is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with our good tendencies in the building. I got the nephew. What's up? What's up? What's up, nephew? Welcome to HDI TV. Now, what the sound off? It's Monday. What's good, nephew?
You rocking with your fam. Special opera. Special opera.
Way to bring it out. Way to bring it out. That's the first opera. That's the first opera of the official women's basketball season. Miracle Rider View was good. Jermaine Smith, what's happening? What's happening? What's good? What's good? What's good? Coming in the building.
I got the bifocals on today, people. I can't see, but I can see. I got these bifocals on because I got to look at these rankings. My eyes like kind of deceiving me.
I call it out for you. I call it out for you. It ain't your eyes. It ain't your eyes. It's the rankings that's deceiving.
It's deceiving like a bug.
It's these rankings. Jeremy was having. Cecil, what's good? Michael, what's happening? Oh my God, yeah, Rooter. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what week it is too. It's okay. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
We sure are. We sure are.
What's up in the building? What is
Political Lil? What's up?
Good.
Jeremy, what's up? Nadira, what's up? Lisa, what's up?
Lisa Pugh, LP in the building. What's happening? So, nephew, I ain't seen you in a minute. How you been? Everything before we get into it. I don't want to get right to it. You know, we just. Oh
man, you know how it is with me. I'll be at war with everybody.
Wait. So, yeah, you at war with everybody. How's the football season going?
Oh man, the football season is great, but we got our butt kicked by the Pats yesterday. But hey, we'll bounce back. We still lead our division because the Ratbirds in Atlanta and the bum little kitty cats in Carolina lost. So we still at top of the division. So we all right.
Did you expect New England to be this good this year?
Yes, I did. Yes, I predicted. Me and Prince did a show, and I predicted them to make the playoffs. And I predicted them that they would battle the Bills to win that division. So I've been right about them so far.
Okay. All right. But we ain't here to talk football.
No. We don't want to get beat up. I don't want to get beat up. I want to get beat up, y'all.
yeah. USC versus Southern Cal, the battle of the SCs.
Man, like where do we begin?
Yeah, that's a Bucks fan right there. Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, shout out to Darnell, man. Hey, already since the paper bag days, baby. Since the paper bag days.
So I want to see something. I want to know something. If you think that the SC Southern Cal game is gonna be close, let me know. If you think that's a close game. I've been hearing they chirping already. So we gonna get to that. But let's you don't nephew, you don't have a specific. I mean, you got Florida State. I know Florida State's your team.
Yeah, they trash, but we good.
Okay, wait. But wait, do you think they really trash? How do you think? Okay, so they just play UConn. I thought they played them pretty strong for early. It got away from them. But I mean, it's the defending champs. What do you think about?
Look, Latson showed you how impactful she was last year for the team. And also Tipson. Shout out to Tipson. Tipson and them showed you how their presence now is gone, that it kind of left a void in the middle and it left a void on the perimeter. I mean, they're still growing. I think they're going to go through their lumps. They might get a shocker. They might get a couple shockers this year because Duke isn't all that. I don't know if they could beat Duke, but I think we could give them a scare in the ACC. And I think we could give Clemson some fight because all I see over there is Laurel McQueen. Outside of her, I'm not really worried about nobody. And, that's about it. But I think we can give some team scares. We're going to be down this year, but it's going to be fun to watch. UConn just showed you again, like, look, Sarah Strong and AZ Fudd, And then of course, what's my girl name? Arnold. Arnold has stepped up this year. So UConn is on a mission. AZ trying to show, okay, I could play. I don't just need Paige anymore. I've been AZ Fudd. Sarah Strong, out her and Joyce Edwards battled for who's the best freshman last year. She got the upper hand, but now this year Joyce is looking to bounce back after that. So Sarah Strong is looking good. Inside out game. Sarah Williams is getting acclimated in there. That was what was giving us a little problem, was having Sarah Williams. I think if they didn't have Sarah and they had the other girl, I think we would have had a little better chance. We still would have got blown out, but not as by much. So I think that we got to be better running. We got to run more. We got to try to get out more instead of trying to play the half court game, because we don't have the horses for the half court game. So we could run a little more, speed up the pace some. We'll have more of a chance, to me. But if you try to just, or with this, I'm not trying to cause any fights, y'all. If you could get a little gritty and grinding, like if you can get a little physical, try to keep it a low game, you'll have a chance. They'll have more of a chance this year. So we'll see in the next couple weeks in the month. And then when we start getting into ACC play, we'll see what we'll do. I think they can give NC State and the other teams a scare. I think they can give them a scare. They're not going to win, but I believe they'll give them a scare. They're going to give them a fight. So, but I think we'll be okay. We're not expected to win the national title, people. Okay, I'm not delusional.
No, I got you. But, I mean, listen, I don't think that they went off. From what I saw just in the game that I watched, they didn't go off. Well, I didn't watch the whole game. They didn't just go off a cliff after,
right.
Exodus happened. And I'm not Exodus, but we got people graduate, transfer, it happens.
Yeah. Because usually, Auntie, after that, not to cut you off, usually after that happens, when people leave, you would expect them just to come out and lay down, and they didn't. Like, they were going against a legitimate, like, national title contender. And they came out there and showed, like, look, we're not going to lay down. Yeah, you got more talent, but we're going to fight and show you that, hey, we're here to play. So yeah, I like that.
Are going to show. I think most teams are going to fight. I think that's what we're going to see in women's hoops now. Teams fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think about Kenny, what's happening? When you think about FSU, and I'm asking you this because I don't really follow the program. How are they with in-season development? Right, like how much of this team do you think can develop? How much development will happen for this team for them to be different at the end of the year when it's when it's time to go to the tournament, for them to be better? What's up, Jabari?
Again, with them is what I want to see with development is the adversity part, like the heart part, like. Don't go out there feeling like, okay, they got the big name on their shirt, like SC or USC or all of that. Just go play. And I want to see each game how their skills are, how their fundamentals are, how they're moving the ball, how they're attacking each level, how defensively they can get better. That's the development I hope to see. I say before we get to the ACC tournament, I expect this team to be better moving the ball, barring no injuries, because this is all before injuries, people. You get nicked up during the season. I want to see them be better on defense. I want to see them be able to move the ball. I want to see them press a little more. I want them to run some full court presses, some half court traps. I want to see them get better with communication. That's the development that I want to see, and I believe is going to be seen. Because we got some good guard play this year. We got some decent bigs. I wish we could have got some more bigs, but hey, it is what it is. But my development on what I want to see is that. I want to see them go out there and play their game and be the best they can be. And between 1 through 5, I need to see who the leader's going to be. Who's going to step up? Is Schaefer's going to step up? Is Kubek gonna step up. Who gonna step up to be the leader? Biles, is she gonna step up? So I want to see somebody take the alpha role and get the team going. And the coach, I just want to see the coach put her players in, her and the assistant coaches put her players in the best situation. Because look, let's just be for real. You're not finna beat like a top team. Now you could shock and win against the top team, but nobody's expecting you to beat top teams. But if you're in games, you can sneak off and beat a couple of them teams. So the development I want to see is confidence. Confidence is each game getting better. Like, I'm more confident in shooting my shot. I'm more confident in setting the screen. I'm more confident getting downhill. I'm more confident taking that shot. Next thing, defense. I got to play defense. 94 feet or half court, I got to be a defender. Off ball, on ball, I got to be a pest. I want to see that. Rebounding. I want to see how they get it rebounded. Because remember, Tipson last year was a great rebounder, especially in that paint. So that has to be replaced. We got to see how they play in adversity against the top teams. So again, just build off of the first half. Like Jeremy said in the chat, first half, good. Second half, UConn said, all right, it's time to stop playing. Let's go. So build on that first half. If I'm the coach, I'm going in the film room. Yo, y'all did great for a half. Now, let's put it together for all 4 quarters. Don't take a step back and play like the second half coming out of the first half. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to see from them. That's what I expect to see from them.
Got you. Y'all hit the like and share. They both right there. 5 of y'all share this out. So let's jump into these rankings. So UConn didn't move. South Carolina didn't move. UCLA didn't move. Texas didn't move. LSU didn't move. Oklahoma didn't change. Baylor popped up the number 7. Let's talk about it. What do you think about? How you feeling about that top 7 to that first change? And I don't know if you got a chance to see Baylor, but let's talk about it.
Man, look, listen, dude, who are you? Who are you, dude?
Wait, nephew, who did you think they were? Let me see.
Who are you? Like, no, because all I was hearing was Duke was gonna come back. Toby gonna be in the starting lineup. Now, albeit Toby did get a double-double. I believe she got 16 and 10. She did what she
Toby
did.
Dropped almost a 30 ball last night.
Who that?
Toby dropped like 27 last night.
Right. But here's the thing. Who was that against? I look at your comp. Now, because if you're going to use that against South Carolina or LSU or whoever, we got to use it against Duke too. Listen, y'all played Baylor. Taya Scott and them. Taya Scott exposed Ashlyn Jackson's defense. Talia, my fault. Hey, Talia,
but we've
don't beat me up.
We've been waiting on her. Nephew,
we've been waiting.
For 3 seasons.
We've been waiting.
That's why it's finna be so fun. Hey, listen, I'm watching Baylor.
What's up, Detroit T?
I'm watching Baylor. I am watching Baylor for sure.
Listen, Auntie, they scarier than last year to me. They're scarier. Like, listen, them girls is tough.
I'm surprised that UT ain't been on the floor more, but I guess she's gonna have to figure. She didn't look as comfortable as I think they need her to look on defense for the game that I watched. So I think that's improved. But listen, I like Baylor. They one of my sleepers, but Talia Scott have been waiting for 3 years. I'm glad this kid is healthy. I'm glad she played. You can see from the stat line what it is that she can do on the floor. Plus, you still got little Paige Bugs over there. You know what I'm saying? They had a squad already. What they added, listen, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. Like I said, I like what they're doing. Defensively, they're good. They attack the boards. They block shots. They're all going at you. Ashlyn Jackson looked it real small in that game. Real small. Baylor took their heart. I like Baylor at number 7. I like that pick at number 7 because look.
Jackson. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you good. I was saying that I loved them at number 7. I loved them at number 7. They played a team who some have going in March Madness, probably Elite Eight. Some say that they're gonna win the ACC, and they beat them because all we heard last year and coming into this year, Big 12 is weak. Oklahoma, Texas left. We don't respect none of you teams. You know what I'm saying? Baylor came out and punched the ACC in the mouth to let ACC know, look, man, we're here to play. We're ready to play against anybody. So now that you won that game, how do you play after that? When you play other ranked teams, you can't hang your hat off of that one win. So are you going to be consistent and stay at 7 or go to 5? I like Baylor, and I'm going to keep a close eye. That's all I wanted to say.
I think they're going to fluctuate. Go ahead. I think they're going to fluctuate, nephew. They're going to have some up and downs. They figuring it out. They fitting people in. You got new assistant coach right there. You still figuring out. I'm not saying they're going undefeated, but by the time it's time to play basketball, they should be ready, right? They should be ready. But I was going to ask you about Ashlyn Jackson. So we know that they lost Okonowa, right? Which I think is a big deal for Duke. Like, I think Aluchi was a big part of what they do. So
absolutely.
I'm wondering, do you think is Ashlyn Jackson the leader, or is that Donovan? Who is, who should be the face of that? And who's the leader?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm Toby Fournier, it's my team. It's Toby's team. Like Ashlyn Jackson, she didn't step up to the plate. That first game, you should have set the standard because you're a vet. This is her junior, senior year. This is her junior, senior year. You need to set the precedents. Donovan needs to set the precedents as well. They didn't do that. To me, Toby was taking more of the leadership role, not only emotionally. Hey, listen, man, look, man, sometimes you got to step up and take the lead. Listen, some players been there, they're juniors or seniors. Yeah, we got that lead by example. Fournier on that floor showed me she can lead by example and she can lead emotionally. So again,
I like Toby.
Donovan and Ashlyn, can they lead or say something? Possibly, but you can't be giving me 10 or 9 points in a game where that's that magnitude to try to set a statement. You got to set a statement because you don't play that many top-ranked teams outside of the NC State, the Notre Dame, and what's the other team in ACC? But outside of them two teams, you're not really going to play a lot of big teams. So you have to play. You have to step up and say, look, what's the matter with us? We got to play better. And I was disappointed in Ashlyn Jackson. She didn't show me. Now it could change. Now we could come back next Monday or Monday after. It could change. And I say, okay, Ashlyn proved me wrong. But from what I've seen, and then last year as well, down the stretch, I don't know. I don't know if she's a leader. I don't know if she's a leader like that. I think Toby has the chance to take that next step this year and solidify herself not only as the best player on the team, but as the leader as well. Because they're going to go as far as Toby goes. Let's be honest. They're going to go only as far as she goes. If she comes out, give you, like you said last night, 27. Then she gave you 16 and 10 the first game. Everybody else didn't show up. She showed up. Everybody else didn't show up. So they're going to go as far as she can go. And Reagan and Donovan, they're going to fluctuate this year to me. I don't see them. I don't see Ashlyn Jackson being consistent, that bona fide score number 2. I don't see it. I see her and Donovan switching. Aluche, her versatility was needed in that Baylor game. They didn't have nobody to help Fournier on the boards. They didn't have anybody help with the defensive stops on Talia. They didn't have anybody that is set. Because remember, Aluche took the defensive assignment to guard sometimes one of the best fours and one of the best perimeter players when it was time to. And she played the passing lanes well. She got them turnovers. Then they turned it into transition buckets. They don't really have that anymore. They have a hard time scoring. So they're going to rely on turnovers and transition buckets. And then when they get in the half court, Fournier. Those 3 things got to come up for them in order for them to win. They're not going to win the traditional way, having a 3-woman scoring fest. It's not going to be like that. Not with Duke. They're too inconsistent. So I really don't see them. I know NC State just lost a tough one, but I still think NC State will beat them. And I still think Notre Dame, look, I know they ain't played nobody yet. I think they could give them problems too because of Hannah Hidalgo, the gravity that she brings. So they got to show me something. And UNC might give them problems too. I'm just saying. So hey, we'll see. I'm disappointed in Ashlyn Jackson's first game. Like that game to me was supposed to put the whole nation on notice that Reagan Richardson not here no more. It really was me. Alucci ain't here no more. It's really me. And I didn't see that from her. It's gonna be Toby's team or bust, in my opinion.
And I'm okay with that. Listen, and I don't know who it was because the chat's moving. Somebody said it may be too much pressure on Toby. I think what Toby showed as far as what she did with like FIBA basketball international play, hey man, she can step in and be a leader. I don't worry about that. I don't know if that was ever what Ashlyn Jackson came there to do, right? I don't know if she came there to be that. So, we'll see where they go. Yeah. But I didn't have Duke. I wasn't high on Duke. I wasn't high on Duke. So there's that.
A lot of people weren't. Like I said, I think I had Notre Dame and NC State. I think NC State and Notre Dame to me out of that conference. Like I'm not really sold on Duke. Like I think Duke is going to be middle of the pack, possibly middle or at least in the top 5 or 6 in the ACC. We'll see.
I'm so not sold on Duke that I'm concerned about Team USA with her as the coach. I ain't playing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's that. So
she's not really an offensive coach. She's mainly a defensive player. That's all she's a defensive minded coach. And she just I never really liked her offensive play or offensive sets. Even last year, her offense is very, very basic. So for her to be the USA coach and stuff, I mean, we'll see. I don't really like her point is her defense has to be her offense. If her defense if they don't get any turnovers or key stops or get any boards or run and get in that open floor, get some easy baskets in transition, they're going to be Toby Fournier or bust all year. In the half court, Toby's the only person I fear on that team. That's it. Everybody else to me is limited.
Oh wow. Okay, nephew. So let's get to number 8. Let's get to number 8. The Southern California Trojans.
Right.
Southern Cal moved up from 18 to 8.
Right.
I expected them to move up. I didn't expect them to move up that much. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
It wasn't a blowout win over NC State. And let me say this: USC was one of the teams I was excited to see what they backcourt was going to do. Kennedy and Jazzy, I'm excited about them. I saw a couple other ones in the game the other night. That was like, okay, I want to see what they do. But let me be very clear. Before we even get started. I'm not giving them any chances to win on Saturday. I didn't see anything out of them that was like, oh wow, we should be concerned now. I didn't see anything that said that. Hey, listen. 85 Fly, love Jazzy's game. Love Kennedy Smith's game. Love what that kid showed me over the summer as far as like getting deeper in our offensive bag and everything. But yeah, not concerned at all. NC State, they got some stuff that they got to figure out. I think that I don't want to take anything away from Jazzy closing, because when it was time to close, nephew, she closed, right? But when I looked at the game, it was also like, damn, Zam, you can't have them fouls like that. You can't have 4 fouls, quick fouls early like that. You got to be able to find your adjustment. I think, if NC State could do this game again, Camille Pierre looked pissed at the end of the game. I don't know if she felt like she didn't get enough touches. I don't know if she felt like it was more that she could have done. I'm not sure. I would have to go back and look at it, but I really am probably not.
Probably pissed at that bum ass coach they got. But my fault, y'all. I interrupted Auntie.
So
That was just my out of body experience.
I think that they'll be competitive in the Big Ten. I don't know that I have them, winning the Big Ten. Well, what I like most about USC, and I'm not even gonna say that I saw a lot of coaching out of Coach G. I'm just gonna be honest. What I saw was a lot of leadership.
Auntie, just call it what it is. It was the game of the two mid coaches and who was more mid. But go ahead.
I do want to give Juju her credit because I saw Watkins up off the bench, like, being a leader, pouring back into her team. That's what you want to see from a player that's out for the season, that's still the face of the team. And I was wondering how it was going to show up, because Juju's not always the most vocal, right? So this is what we wanted to see from her in her next step and her next progression. And I'm glad that we're seeing that, even though she's not on the floor. Like, people were like, Juju, she doesn't talk a lot, she don't do that. But I saw it. I like it. You say Tilda should have done more. Yeah, Zam got to figure out how to make the adjustment. NC State should have won that game.
What's up, Michelle?
Nah, she got to show. She definitely will show up. I think they'll show up different. But it's a game I will watch again. It's one I wouldn't mind seeing again. Right? It's one I wouldn't mind seeing. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have had him at 8. But go ahead.
You wouldn't have had him at 8. Where were you? Where would you put him?
Not from 18. Not from 18.
You would have had him at what, like 12, 11?
Yeah, I was gonna say 12. Okay. Actually. So I like 12.
I see that. I think the reason they jumped so high is because NC State's number 9, and then you got to remember they're high on USC. They just wanted to basically make sure, because Juju was out, so we didn't know how this team would look. So I think that's why they jumped up that high. But I thought they would be between 11 to 12 as well. I don't know. Kennedy Smith just still doesn't look comfortable in his offense.
A few people said that. What is it that you didn't see that you want to see more of? What is it? What level of effort did you expect?
I want to see Kennedy come off of pin downs. I want to see her be able to get downhill. I want to see Kennedy game expand. Like, I think a lot of times these coaches have egos, and some of them have a right to, but this coach don't have a right to have an ego. You have to adjust to the team that you have. If you know that you're limited in your offense, what are your assistant coaches doing? This is where I would go with Rob on this, where he would say, what are your assistant coaches doing? Like, where's the adjustments? I mean, she has a great defensive mind. She's great on the defensive end. We know that. Kennedy Smith's a dog. She's going to be at the next level, locking down the best point of attack players. I want to see her get better offensively. In that UConn game last year, she really balled out offensively, and I thought we were going to get that Kennedy Smith. And again, we're getting this godly bullshit, whereas we're going to slow it down and be methodical. You got a bunch of young lionesses out there. Run. Get the ball in the open court. Let Kennedy get downhill. Let Jazzy work as she goes, like she did yesterday. I just think Jazzy's IQ is what got her the buckets that she got. Because it wasn't no godly setup. They don't really have a great point guard. It's okay. But to me, Juju's leadership, I've always knew Juju has leadership. The problem is Gottlieb. I just don't think she's a very good coach. I don't think she knows how to adjust to the team she has. London Jones really saved their ass down the stretch. London Jones didn't go off like she did in the fourth quarter. They was in trouble. That team was in trouble. And to me, I don't know how they're going to adjust to, let's say, Don. If Don say, yo, we're going to go full court. Oh, we're going to get up in them in the half court. We're going to let Joyce, we're going to let Joyce come out on the perimeter and do the switches on the little smaller guards. We're going to let her rough up Jazzy a little bit. I don't know how they're going to adjust to that. That's my thing. I still see the same team, and I don't think they have enough shooting to me. They don't have enough shooting to me. To me, is London Jones a bust? If London Jones go cold,
what's happening? Not
if
that.
London
Don't say
Jones,
that. Don't you say that. Don't you say that.
if London Jones
Don't you,
go cold,
no, I'm talking
if
to you,
London
nephew.
Jones go
Don't you say
cold,
that.
if
Don't you say
London
that.
Jones goes cold, this team's in trouble because now all I got to do is stack the paint and keep you from getting out of it. So
wait a minute. You gotta address this, nephew. So London Jones is the X factor for Southern Cal?
She's not the X factor, but if she's she's not the X factor.
Okay.
The thing with London Jones is, but her shooting is very key. If she doesn't stretch the floor, Jazzy won't have an open lane. Kennedy won't have an open lane. They won't be able to get downhill. And that's not a way to win.
That can stretch the floor with that kind of shooting on their roster is what you're saying. Basically.
No, like to me, them losing the players they did, they should have tried to go get another shooter that's consistent with London Jones. And then you got to remember, Jazzy is still young. You don't want to put everything in your freshman's hands. I expected Kennedy to come out and get going. Some easy buckets, downhill, post up, get to the basket, shoot the midi. Kennedy don't have to be a 3-point shooter. I don't know why people get this notion, she got to shoot a bunch of threes. No, she can shoot at least 1 or 2 threes a game. I want to see how she operates in that paint, how she operates on defense and in transition. We know what she do in defense.
I'm not looking for that.
That's what I want. That's what I want from Kennedy on more. So again, London Jones has to make her baskets. She has to make her threes. That's the only way they're gonna have an open floor or open space in the half court offense. If they don't have that, then they're in trouble.
Are you saying that just against South Carolina, or are you saying that just in general as their strategy going forward for the season?
It's in general. Like against the top teams, right? Like your top teams, right? You look at UConn. UConn gonna destroy that. Like, let's be for real. Like, they're gonna take London away. They gonna take London away, right? They gonna tell Kennedy Smith try to beat us, and if Kennedy ain't getting downhill or getting the easy bucket, or Gottlieb not making it easy, the assistant coaches and Gottlieb don't get a game plan in order to make it easy for her and Jazzy. Oh, that's an L. Then you got South Carolina. That's an L. You go to UCLA. The UCLA, dude, they could beat you too, because even though that coach is in L, I still think Kiki Rice could get the buckets, get downhill, get Betts involved, get that offense going. I think they would struggle with that. I think Texas would beat them. Because Texas got other players besides Madison who can get to the bucket and can score. So they only got Jazzy. From what I've seen, Jazzy's their main scorer. London Jones is a maybe, because she may be good, she may be cold. She may be hot, she may be cold. Then you got Kennedy being constricted by the offense. I'm saying, I just am disappointed in Gottlieb again. And this isn't me trying to shit on her, y'all. I don't shit on anybody, because anybody who got a coaching job, they coaching. But you're not showing me nothing that makes me wonder, USC gonna win the Big Ten. I don't see it. Like, not like this, unless Jazzy Davison go on that crazy, unless Jazzy give you what, like 16, 18 a game, maybe 20 to 22. She would have to get you 20 to 22 in order for this team to be consistent. Kennedy Smith need to at least get you about 13 to 15 points a game. She got to. I can't have her with just 10. I'm just saying, she got to be better. Like, I don't know what Gottlieb was doing this offseason. Like, she was twiddling her thumbs or something. What was she doing? So, again, like, they'll be good against, like, the Notre Dames, and, like, they played NC State. To me, that was more about NC State choking. But against the top teams, I don't see it. I don't see them, even against LSU. I don't think they'll beat LSU. I think LSU would beat them. Like I don't see them beating any of the top 5 teams. Now I could be wrong, and we come back, and then but from like 6, 7, and forward, they'll be good against them. They could win against them, but the top 5, I don't see them beating the top 5.
Okay, I want to. Okay, I don't. You got anything else on USC? But before I go on, I want to go back to the top 5 because I want to ask a question that I didn't. I want to go back to top 5 real quick.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm done with USC. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be Jazzy Davidson. If Kennedy Smith Auntie doesn't get going this year, USC is not gonna win a lot. They're not gonna go far in the tournament.
And they're not. It's just a matter of them just getting some real playing time on the floor and getting some chemistry.
They can. I mean, chemistry is cool, but again, what is chemistry when Kennedy Smith hasn't looked like her offensive game has gotten better? What's chemistry when you got to depend on your freshman, and I love Jazzy, to carry you? That's not gonna work. I love Jazzy, but that's too much pressure on her right now. And London Jones, you're dependent on an undersized guard to go off every game. And we saw this London Jones last year with UCLA when her shot's not falling. Now, like Jonathan said in the chat, shout out to my brother Jonathan. Yeah, she gets to the basket, but how many teams are you going to get to the basket on like that? Like that's really good defensively.
But you gotta believe that they think that they got lightning in a bottle twice. Like they have a Juju type freshman that'll be able to take them into the tournament. They got it. They believe this is another Juju and an Urge type situation.
Okay, we'll see, Auntie. Defensively,
I told y'all at the beginning of this season, my hot take was Kennedy Smith's not at USC next season. Not at Southern Cal next season. That was
the way it's looking. The way it's looking, I'm gonna call you Swame Auntie. I'm for real. Look, the way it's looking. I'm just saying, you look like Swame. We go Auntie like, would I be here next year? The offense is still trash.
I want to be more like Rafiki when Simba comes home.
You gotta hold on, you gotta
Hey, man, hey, he is home. He is home. You hear me? It is him. That is weird. So, but let me go back to the top 5 real quick. Do you believe as a top 5 team in this nation?
Yes, I believe they are. Like I told you, if LSU does what they're doing, listen, I love Jada Rashard. Jada is to me could potentially be top 3, top 5 point guards this year. Because I'm not putting her in the top 2, but she can be a top 3, top 5 point guard this year. I love what Zakia's giving me. I mean, I get her name messed up. I might have messed it up, y'all. I'll just say Ms. Z. Ms. Z, I like her tenacity. She's undersized, but look, she plays with fearlessness. Flaw J, to me, she's going to be Flaw J. I just want to see her get better defensively. MK, to me, has looked better off the ball scoring as well because I know what she can do with the ball in her hand. I love her off the ball scoring. I think she's going to be dangerous in that role. Fuwali coming off the bench and everything, I mean, it's dangerous. It's a very dangerous team. Now, like I said, I got them or y'all winning the SEC this year, and I got both of y'all getting to the Final Four. I picked that before the season, and I believe it will happen. As long as Kim Mulkey stays out of Kim Mulkey's way, let her assistants give the game plan, speed it up, let Jada be that PG. Don't get too cute because she like to get cute to try to say, oh, I'm Kim Mulkey. I got this ugly dress on now. So again, you have to play your game. You got a bunch of young freshmen who want to play and win. This is a very unique freshman class. Let them play. Let them go out there. Let Jada do what she does. be the point of emphasis on the offensive end. On defense, she'll be good at guarding the point of attack. You have some good rotations there. Koval, to me, that's still my question mark. But I think with this type of offense, I think she could do well in. I think she'll be better with this team than she was in Notre Dame, because I'm not really high on Neil Ivy's coaching. I've always questioned her coaching. So again, I think they're good at the top 5. I like them at 5. 5 or 4 to me is where they should be at, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, you got a lot more confidence than I got in them. Yeah, no, they're gonna have to prove it to me. I feel like they have less rebounding. I feel like they got less experience. I feel like they lost more than they gained, and we gonna see when they get to the SEC. I don't have them top 2 in the SEC right now. They'll have to earn that for me.
Who you got? You got SC, and who else?
I don't know. I'm looking at Tennessee. I'm looking at Ole Miss. LSU to me right now, it's fool's gold. 3-0 looks really good. What they've been doing looks really good against the teams that they've been playing. Let's see what it looks like when they get to SEC play.
No, I understand that. Look, I mean,
that's when it matters. That's when it matters most to me.
That's the question I got with all these teams. What you gonna do when you get to SEC play or when you get to your tournament play? I think in there, from what I've seen, yes, it's against cannon fodder. We know their schedule, and we know Kim Mulkey's scheduling system. Tennessee's okay to me. They still got a lot to prove to me. They just got to prove to me. I got to see consistent scoring from them when the 3 ball's not falling. How do they do after that? I trust LSU's offense a little more than them. Then Texas. Texas, the only other team I could see 1, 2, or 3, in my opinion, in that conference. Oklahoma to me. Oklahoma. Yeah, I know you don't. Oklahoma, you got, of course, Ray. See the jump. She plays UCLA tonight. We're gonna see how she fares against.
We're gonna talk about that one.
Oklahoma can mess around and have a say in that top 3, 4, 5 seeding. Vanderbilt looks incredible. Michaela Blakes might probably be the best scorer of this generation if she keeps doing her thing. She could, and I predict, and if I'll come back 2, 3 years from now and say, if it don't happen, say I'm wrong. I think she's a superstar. She's gonna be a franchise player at the next level. She's a beast. So again,
who you say you got to come back in a few years and say it? Who?
Michaela Blakes. I think she's a bona fide franchise player / superstar.
You can say that now. It's Blake's up.
She a beast, dog. Like, man, and she she gonna give some teams problems. Yeah, she gonna give some teams problems. She gonna give some teams problems. So, like I said, I mean, I like LSU. I think they'll be fine. I like their ranking where they're at. Texas, like I said, I think they're going to be fine. I think what's holding Texas back is their head coach. I just don't like their coach. I think he holds that team back. He runs this old ass style of play, which to me doesn't maximize everybody's skill set. So that's my issue with him. But Texas, to me, still I think they're still good.
I get it too, because I listened to the Surviving Texas Women's Basketball podcast. That probably also just gave me some doubts over there as far as like what they had.
Better than Juju HD. Michaela Blakes. Honestly, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I think she's a better scorer than Juju, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Look, I love Juju. Ooh. Dog, Blakes is a monster. Like, if you look at if you look at the spots she's scoring from, it's effortless. With Juju, it's like Juju makes it harder on herself to score than you know what I'm saying, than naturally scoring. Blakes is like Blakes wake up out the bed at 3 a.m. Bucket. It's like it's nothing. With Juju, it's like it take Juju a while to really like get to her spots and stuff. Blakes to me gets to her spots a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Blake's is just a scorer. Look, listen, Blake's just a scorer, but look, just a scorer. Hey, that's fine, but look, that gets you the big bucks.
She's not just no scorer. Go look at her tape from FIBA USA basketball. Stop that.
She played defense. She also ripped the ball from people. Man, Blake's can play. Blake's is a baller, a hooper.
That kid learning.
Yeah, she got all ball defense. That's what I'm saying, Kyrie. I saw her. Like, I've seen her lock up people. Like,
here's the thing. Here's my thing with people, because where I was at with LSU, because we ain't got the Vandy yet. Where y'all at with LSU? It's hard for me to say Ole Miss ain't better than LSU. Ole Miss beat LSU in the PMAC with no offense.
Ole Miss is nice. Ole Miss is tough.
I know y'all gonna say, oh, Flau'jae wasn't there. That's fine. But now y'all got to come in Ole Miss with offense.
Hey, Kevo, I agree, Kevo. Blake's and Hill Dog are the best scorers in the country. I agree. Go ahead, Auntie. My fault.
I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. So we gonna see. We gonna see. I don't believe them as a top 5 team. I'm just going, but we'll see when they get to the SEC. I'm actually look, Charlotte. I'm actually interested to see the Charlotte game on Wednesday. So we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. I mean, like I said, I like what I see. My opinion, I think they are a top 5, 4 team. They're not top 3 yet because of what you said. The rebounding does concern me. It does. Defensively, they're not real consistent defensively. If they can clean those 2 things up, then they'll be a top 3 team. But Ole Miss is great. Cody, I told you, Cody's my girl. Get your hands off me, big man.
Yeah, Cody, don't put your hands on me. All of those things they're too small. That's it. They're too small. When it comes time to shut it down, they're still going to be too small. Number 9, Maryland.
I feel you, but I don't think they're a Michigan too small though. I think I think they're more versatile this way. With Michigan last year, that was too small to me. They was real small. They weren't real versatile on anything. They were like Sila and Cunningham or bust.
I can't wait to come back here. I can't wait to come back here and tell y'all was right. I just don't believe it. I don't believe in them.
No, that's fine. I mean, we good. I think they're good. I believe in them. I think LSU will be good this year. I think they're gonna beat a lot of teams. I think their struggles are gonna come against Ole Miss, y'all, because I got y'all 2 as like the top 2, 3. It's like SC, LSU, Ole Miss. Those are my top 3 right now in the SEC. Everybody else to me has to show me something. Texas has to show me, can your coach keep his damn jacket on? I'm tired of you taking your damn jacket off and ain't giving me shit. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of seeing your jacket. And then Vanderbilt. How much Blake's can carry them this year? How much can the other players step up to help Blake's? That's what I want to see from Vanderbilt. And I mean, and then Oklahoma. I want to see what Beers do. I already know what Sanchez is going to do. I want to see what Chavez, whatever her name is, Chavez, I believe. Beers, I want to see what Beers do. Does she step her game up and actually take over and show Lauren Betts ain't the only 5 out here that's good. I'm good too. I can play. So that's what I want to see from them. But right now, Tennessee as well. Tennessee, can you score when it's time to score? I don't need the front running scoring or the nip and tuck scoring. I need to know if you can score when it's convenient and when it's time to score. That's what I want to see from Tennessee. That's my only thing with them. So again, I think it's still SC and LSU's conference to lose. That's my opinion. I don't see everybody else got to prove me something. I'm pulling for Tennessee too, MJ, but look, I saw Tennessee last year struggle to score in crunch time. Look, if you want to be the best, when you go against SC or you go against LSU, you got to score when it matters. LSU scored when it mattered, and SC scored when it mattered. They didn't. Ole Miss going to be tough, but again, can Cody keep that scoring up? Can they get a can they get a consistent scoring output? Because defensively, Ole Miss is up there. They're one of the best defensives in the nation.
Well,
not just the conference, the nation. We just want to see the scoring.
They better get to showing it. They show more offense than defense this last game. So I need for them to lock in. I want to see that.
Right.
I want to see that. The Bulldogs, Mia is who she is. Mia is who she is. Tennessee has to figure out what they're gonna do now that Ruby Whitehorn is gone. They got it.
Yeah, that's a big loss. That's what I meant to text you about. I forgot what I wanted to text you about. That Whitehorn thing, what you thought about that being dismissed. That's what I was trying to text you. I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, it's a situation where you was already in trouble. You know, it's unfortunate. Yeah. Once it got out, that was all it was gonna do. If it had been handled a different way, you know, she probably still on the team.
Yeah.
From what I understand, potentially she could still play somewhere. So, you know, there's that.
Okay, she still could play somewhere. Okay, yeah, good. I mean,
she needs to, figure out. There's some things Ruby needs. I wish the kid would call me seriously. I would love to just talk to you.
She needs to. Ruby, if you're watching this, you need to call Auntie, man. Auntie is a real good in life.
I'm right here.
Real good.
Kid. That's a Detroit Edison. She went to the same high school as Rakia. Like, this kid was
okay.
Sometimes you got to make sure you got other people in your ear telling you stuff. Sometimes you hear stuff you take stuff better from others than you do from other people. I'm sure it's stuff that people have told her, but just stuff she needs to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just stuff
that, I agree.
That she needs to see. So I don't know. I'm saying I hit her up I've hit her up on every avenue that I know how. So I would love to talk to you. After Maryland, you got NC State Wolfpack at 10. They down from 9. Kind of just a flip flop with Maryland and NC State.
Yeah. Me
Maryland,
too.
I don't think they have full strength yet.
No, they not.
That was when they'll want back. That's when they'll want back. They gotta learn. They gotta learn from that one.
They gotta learn how to close better. And like I said, they gotta learn how to play. Listen, close is not just scoring. You gotta be able to. You can't let Jazzy get that open lane. You can't let it get that open run to the basket.
It was an expressway to the.
It was expressway. You can't do that.
It was like this.
So again,
the diamond lane.
NC State, I worry about their IQ. I don't see a lot of IQ from these players, and that's not on.
They
got to grow up. That's one. They got to grow up. They got to grow up. And we've said this before about this coach. How does he still be employed? Oh, I know why, but we're not going to bring that here to this platform. Like, bro, like your main thing as a coach. Yes, I don't blame coaches all the time because I believe the players have it in their hands to take over the game or defensively make a stop to win the game. But as a coach, you have to be able to put your team in better positions. You have to let them know, look, don't let the easy drive go. Now, if Jazzy would have made a shot where shit was contested, it was great defense, hey, better offense. That is a coaching problem if you allow that to happen, because guess what? That film's out there. Now, the next team going to be like, oh, it's a close game? Hey, that Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to – his problem has always been situational. He's had great teams. But I always question NC State's situational basketball. Their situational basketball has issues. They have issues. And last year, they could have did what they had to do in the tournament. Why did they lose? Situational basketball down the stretch, defense and scoring. So again, his adjustments have been poorish. Now they dropped to 10. I'm surprised because I thought they would drop further because you lost to a number 18 seed. So I thought they would drop to 15 or 16. But now that you're
I
at
expected
10,
them to drop further, but I didn't expect. There we go. We're on the same page. They
should have dropped. Right. Well, I expect the USC to go between 10, 11, or 12, and NC State to be at 15, 16, or 17. Possibly 20.
As the commission pointed out, we do appreciate the opportunity to put another Big Ten, another top 10 win on our record as we roll into this Saturday, because they wasn't ranked in the top 10, so that helps our net. That helps our overall net ranking. So thank you.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So again, like NC State at number 10, I think they should have been further down. I disagree with that. You should have dropped further. Like, you have high expectations, and for you to give up the game like you did, you need to get penalized for that. Because if that was anybody else, SC, they would have tried to hate on y'all. So again, keep the same energy as you would with the other teams. Drop their ass to 17 or 18 and let them learn something. I don't think they learn anything by just dropping the 10. That's just my opinion. So they need to be better in the close games and situations. They have to play better. That was a gimme, like you said. I think their next games they're going to win. I think they're going to breeze through the ACC. I really don't see anybody in the ACC giving them problems, unless it's a Notre Dame, which nobody's high on, or anybody else. I think they're going to have more problems outside of the conference.
Stanford gonna help them.
That's right, Stanford. I forgot about Stanford and Cal. Stanford and Cal is in the ACC, correct? Stanford and Cal, right?
Louisville, if they
Louisville. Well, Louisville coach, man, his coaching gonna stand in their way. They got the talent to win. The talent.
I don't show them as having TCU next. I show NC State as playing Maine on Tuesday. So I was gonna
they play Maine, and then they got TCU after that.
Yeah, so maybe
I think in my opinion, I think they could beat TCU.
Game to make sure TCU.
I think they could beat TCU
to get a top 10 win on a record too.
Yeah, I think they could beat TCU.
Let's see.
I think they'll beat TCU. Yeah.
We got 11 through 15. We kind of talked Tennessee and Ole Miss, North Carolina, Michigan, and we kind of talked Duke. Your thoughts on UNC and Michigan, Wolverines?
I mean, Michigan looked okay, but I got to see how they play against UCLA and USC, and
they play Notre Dame on Saturday. They play Notre.
Okay.
They got to play big dog.
I got to see that game. And I'll give my opinion on that next Monday. But Michigan, I'm cool with Michigan. I think NC needs to be down to like 13 or 15. Did you think that Michigan
should have dropped though? Michigan's 2-0 and they dropped 13 to 14. I didn't understand that one.
Michigan. It honestly should be Tennessee 11 or Ole Miss 11 or 12, whatever one you got, and then Michigan should have stayed at 13 or go up to 12. Like they should have been right in that range. 14.
And they dropped 2. I didn't understand it.
Yeah, Ole Miss should have dropped. I don't know how North Carolina jumped that. I don't get it. Like I said, I would have North Carolina down to 14. I would have Ole Miss.
That much out of North Carolina, you think? Maybe. I don't know, nephew. It's weird. It's very weird.
I don't know, man. I just think it's a UNC bias. I'm sorry. I've never liked the UNC or Duke since I was a kid.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you. That's probably my bias. That's probably my bias speaking. I apologize, y'all. I don't think they should have been at 11. UNC to me has to prove. Like we got to stop. Like I know this is off subject, but I'm gonna bring it back. Just listen to what I'm saying, chat. It's like my Florida State Seminoles in football. I didn't think they should have got that high ranking because now it's proven they shouldn't have got that high ranking. I believe you have to show consistently that you can keep or go up in your rank. UNC should be down. Vanderbilt should be higher than UNC. My opinion. I believe Tennessee and Ole Miss should be higher than NC. My opinion. Michigan should be higher than NC. Duke to me should be lower. Now, Iowa State, TCU, I still think Vanderbilt should be over them too. That's my opinion. Notre Dame is fine at 18 because Notre Dame still got to prove to me what they can do. OSU is sneaky. They're okay. I got to see how they play.
I like Staley Hurd. I'm watching Oklahoma State. Listen, I've been watching Oklahoma State.
Yeah, they're sneaky. Season, okay? They're sneaky. They're sneaky now. Now, two things can go this way. I want to see how they play out of conference, and I want to see how they sustain in the conference. If they do those two things, I don't have an issue moving them up to 14 or 15. But North Carolina to me is below them. That's my opinion on North Carolina.
We got Iowa Hawkeyes next. Oh, Stokey. Hey, man, they threw Stokey out. They just threw Stokey away. Like, they didn't, like, she ain't been to 2 national championship games. They don't talk about Stokey no more. They don't mention Stokey. Goodness gracious.
Look, listen. That's why Auntie love nephew, because nephew gonna tell you what it is. Look, man, Stokey, listen. Stokey you went to some national titles. I tried to tell your light-skinned ass who love Caitlin Clark all day to bring your puff-haired ass to Florida State. But no, you wanted to stay in Iowa. Oh, I'm loyal, man. F all that. You would have had a starting job. You would have got attention. You would have got your buckets up. But no, you want to stay a Hawkeye. So I'm going to be mean right back. That's what your ass get. You should have left. You should have left.
Is she one of those bigs that needs to show that she can maybe be a 3-2 based on size? Do you think that she could come dominate at 4?
No, the problem with Stokey is she's a tweener. This is why I don't like tweeners. I hate tweeners because you're too undersized for the post and you're not skilled enough for the wing. So again, that's why I'm saying you have to be a consistent shooter. This is why Naz Hillman needs to open up a certain class for undersized players and tweeners, because she figured it out. You have to have a consistent jumper. You have to have a consistent 3-level scoring ability. You have to be able to switch and guard the perimeter as well as the post. You have to.
Talk about it.
If you don't have that, you're not going to make it on the next level. We seen that with Anissa. Yes, Anissa did her thing, but at the end of the day, Anissa still has to have a consistent jump shot. That's why she's at Athletes Unlimited, to work on that part of her game. So Stokey should have worked on that part of her game. No, Stokey relied on athleticism and her ability to run the floor. That's cool and all, but when you play against the UCLAs, the USCs, even the SC Gamecocks, y'all, or you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle because all they're gonna do is just throw it to the post. Barbecue chicken alert. That's your ass.
Let's go.
So let's talk about it. You have to get your game better. You have to work on your game. You should have got in the portal and left. Listen, it don't even necessarily have to be Florida State. You could have went with anybody else.
Yeah, but you would.
She should have left when Bluter left. I agree. She should have left after that too.
You would. She should have left. State though. Yeah, I know you would have.
Yeah. Florida. Because look, Auntie, listen. She would have started at Florida State. She would have started, and then honestly, she would have been learning. We could have taught her that stretch 4. She could have been a stretch 4 role. If you're not a stretch 4 at the undersized, when you're undersized, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it at all. You have to be able to score and shoot. This is why Anissa Morrow, I believe, and I told people, I believe she'll stick at the next level because she's going to work at it. Angel Reese, she's going to work at it. There's not a lot of people like those two players. There's not a lot of people like an Anissa Morrow or a Naz Hillman who's going to work on their shooting and be consistent outside. Stokey, to me, I'm sorry, Auntie, she comes off as she's content. She's content, and now your ass is on the bench and you're thrown away. That's just that's business.
I hate that for the kid.
It's business.
I saw potential. I saw potential there. But she needed.
No, she got. Listen,
like you said, she needed to be able to show.
What I told you about potential, Auntie. Potential stands for your ass will potentially be out of a job or on the bench.
You don't work.
I don't go by potential.
You got to put that work.
You got to put work in. Yeah. These players.
I just don't know if Iowa was the place for it. That was the thing.
No, it's not. No, you're. Listen.
You jump out of there, homie.
Listen, two things could be true. You're right, and I'm right. Her ass her ass should have left. And in my opinion, her ass need to work on her game. You're a tweener. If you're a tweener, you have to work on your game. You have to be able to do what you have to do. You have to be able to stretch the floor as an undersized 4. You got to.
Benji baby, that's what I thought. I thought that Stokey and Auntie could have helped each other. You can stay on.
Hey, Benji baby, I agree with that. Benji baby. Her and Auntie Crooks would have been a nasty 1-2 tandem. She could have been at the 4. Auntie would have been at the 5. Because Auntie can shoot. Auntie can stretch it with her healthy self. That's what we call the beautiful big Southern women healthy. You know what I'm saying? We don't use that big or fat stuff. No, we like them scrumptious in the South. So we call her healthy.
He say scrumptious. He said we like them scrumptious. Scrumptious. We are
walk into the buffet like scrumptious.
Oh, you are funny. Okay, I kind of talked about Louisville already. They my sleeper. Laura Ziegler's in there. McKinley Randolph is still there. Tajiana Roberts is there. They got to figure some things out. You know, I got a kid there, so I'm always watching. Sleeper in the ACC. I got to see what they do. 1-1. Drop down to 22. Got to tighten up on defense, man. Got to get consistent to be able to stay in the top 25.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah.
23, 24, 25. Out of those 3 teams, 24 and 25 are going to be interesting teams to watch. Michigan State is quietly doing something over there that I don't think nobody paying attention to.
I like what's her name? What's the girl name? Jaden.
Is that the one? Let me see. Hold on, because I want to make sure I get the name right for the one who I was watching. You say you like Jalen
number
Brown?
23.
Jalen 23.
Jalen.
Yeah, I like number
Jalen.
1. I like number 1, Rashonda Jones. That's the one.
Hey, Jones, Jones, my dog too. Yeah. Jones, my dog too. Yeah.
Michigan State got it. Michigan State, they doing something quietly over there. It's interesting. But I don't believe in the whisper. I don't fool around.
Man, get that. Oh boy, I'm about to say it. Let me stop. I'm about to say it. I ain't gonna say it about him. I'm good. Go ahead, Auntie.
Watch the Huskies at 25. Watch the Huskies a sleeper team. You got Howell over there. You got Sellers over there. I like them. Have you watched them? They only want to know. They only had 1 game so far.
No, I didn't get to see that. I saw clips of it. I mean, look, we said before the season that Washington is going to be fun. We're going to get to see we're basically going to get to see what the girl do from USC. I think they're going to be an interesting team. I think, look, they still got Sellers over there still. Like I told you, I'm a big Sevilla. I'm going to just call her Sellers. I don't like messing people's name up. Sellers, yeah. I've always been high on her. I like her hustle. I like what she brings to the game. I want to see what Avery Howell do this year. I want to see her step up. If she steps up, that'll do wonders for her. Again, Washington is going to be fun. I don't believe in Kentucky. Like I told you, I don't like that coach. I think he's overrated. I just think that Georgia Amore was just great at what she did, and she overachieved for that team. And then Michigan State, I think Michigan State going to go higher than 24 as the season go on. I like Jalen and the girl you mentioned. I don't know her name. I just know her as number 1. I think them two. Yeah, I think Jones. Yeah, I think them two are going to be a good tandem this year. Are they going to win it all? People know, but they're going to be fun to watch.
I do want to say this about Kentucky. Kentucky do got a hooper over there that is hooping in spite of Clear Strap.
Yeah.
Watch Clear Strap.
Oh yeah, Strap. Oh yeah, Strap always been nice. Strap nice.
Watch out, Clear, man. Clear trying to show y'all. Listen, I was D-Point last year for SEC. I'm trying to repeat. I think she's gonna have some competition.
I like Strap.
She damn near dropped a 30 ball the other night. So I like her. So yeah. I'm watching Clear.
Yeah, I like Strap. I like Strap. I just don't like
I just don't know about Kentucky.
I just don't like the coach. Bree Wayne, what's up, Bree Wayne? Cuzzo, I ain't seen you in 100 million years.
So, that rounds out the top 25. We got the battle of the bigs tonight. The battle of the bigs. Reagan Beers, Lauren Betts, as Mr. Shake My Hand, Rod Man Media has told us. Finish Crew, what's happening? They know each other. They played each other several times. Right,
Beers and
Betts.
Mm-hmm.
These are Colorado kids. So they played each other. They've gotten the best of each other. They've gone back and forth. What do you expect tonight out of that matchup? Do you expect UCLA to go through Betts?
They're going to, because that's what they're based on, is going through Betts. Me, I would just go through Kiki, because I don't think the perimeter play for Oklahoma is all that. And I think Kiki,
because I don't know she came off the bench. She came off the bench one game.
Let me see.
I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is Kiki healthy? Because I know she came off the bench one game. Is she back starting?
If Kiki's not healthy, then Oklahoma finna win this game. Because I don't trust Betts. I just don't trust Betts. Chavez, Chavez gonna be a bona fide bucket. That's all she is all offense. She's a B- B on offense. She's a D- on defense. She's just all offense. So I expect her to do well scoring, but I don't see her making no key stops unless she gets defend who?
Chavez.
No, if Kiki Rice is healthy, no, she can't guard Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice way better than she is.
I said, do you expect UCLA to be able to defend Chavez? You said she a certified bucket. Do you like Kiki Rice as a defender on
her? When Kiki's hurt, I don't really like her when she's playing hurt. But if she's healthy, somewhat healthy, I think she'll do a good job. But I think Chavez is going to get her buckets, because Chavez is a prolific scorer. You know how scorers do, like scorers find ways to score, and even if they're getting shut down. But I think Kiki's going to give her some problems tonight. I think Chavez is going to, she's going to get her buckets, but I think ultimately Kiki's she's going to keep Chavez in check. This is going to come down to the big matchup with Beers and Betts. Can Beers keep Betts off them boards? If Beers can keep Betts off them boards and can knock down her jumpers, her outside shot, and could get a couple down low, Oklahoma could pull off the upset.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Beers brings, right? This is it. And it's coming early in the season, but this is the showdown. There's not another big that Beers is going to play, right, this season? Let me think.
No.
She's going to play against Oko, right? She'll play against.
She's playing against Old Acre from Texas.
She'll play against Old Acre, but she's gonna have to play against Medina Oko to get in SEC play when she plays SC, right? But
SC, my fault, yeah.
But the big matchup that they're going to, put on the big stage is this one. This is the matchup she got to go win right now. This is a nationally televised game. Hell yeah, they got to.
This on ESPN.
Let me get the schedule up real quick so I can tell y'all where it's at. I don't want to tell no.
Yeah, because I've been having.
If it's on FS1, it's on FS1.
Oh, I can watch it. Hey, we're going live tonight. Hey, hold on.
It ain't even on ESPN. It's on FS1. Tune in. Now, the interesting thing about this one is that it's on a neutral site. So they're playing at the Golden One Center in Sacramento. So,
neutral site.
Neutral site. This is neutral site basketball. We finna find out. This is semi-tourney. It should have a tourney-like feel to it, as far as I'm concerned. Right?
No, this is a playoff matchup. Like, this is
what
what we say, Auntie. This is what we say in professional sports. This is a playoff matchup. This is we gonna see you in March. We gonna bust your ass tonight, and we gonna bust your ass in March. This is what it's about. Who gonna set the tone? Who gonna set the tone? Who gonna come out and say, listen, we coming to your trap and we gonna take it over? Who gonna do that?
But that's
Who gonna set it up?
That's the thing. Oh, if Oklahoma comes into California, because I mean you in Sacramento, but this still your home turf. It's Cali belong to you, right?
That's what I'm saying, Auntie.
If Oklahoma walk in California and walk out with the dub
and take
UCLA,
your trap,
who are you for the rest of the season? Because now is the Big Ten scared? Can Oklahoma put out a tape? Can Oklahoma put out tape that says this how you beat them? I don't know. We about to find out. Joe Mama, appreciate the super chat, fam. Chavez just take any kind of shots. Needs to learn how to reel it in. Some just saying. So is that?
No, I agree.
The coach trying to say that too to Chavez too. But hold on, I needed to. Fam, thank you. Come on, yeah. This is it. We about to find out. This is what we play for. Y'all run them likes up on all the platforms. If Oklahoma wins this game, yeah, they move up. Now, can Oklahoma win this game if Chavez doesn't have a good game?
I think they can. Look, Auntie, F the Chavez talk.
I was about to say that too, because Verho's
Beers. Listen, Beers. This is nephew talking. What you finna do tonight?
Turn it up.
What you finna? I got you on the 75-inch screen. What you finna do tonight? You better listen. I ain't from the show me state, but you're gonna have to show me that you the big. This is the show. I'm the top big coming out in the draft. I don't care about no Chavez. Beers, what you gonna do? This is the show. This is my team. I'm the number one pick of the draft. That's what you need to show tonight.
This the game inside the game is the battle of the shooters. Because Verhos is the shooter, but Neepkins is there too, right? So who's shooting? Who's shooting? Are they both seniors? Somebody tell me. Is Neepkins and
I think Neepkins is. Neepkins is a shooter.
I know they both shooters. I mean, are they both seniors? Y'all let me know.
Look, Beers, listen, Beers got to show I can outplay you in the post and I can outshoot Neepkins tonight. What it is, Beers, this is a game that all the scouts are watching, Auntie. These are all the W scouts watching this game. They there right now trying to see what you finna do. What y'all finna do. Listen, I'm going to be real with y'all. Beers, I'm putting my faith. Beers, you better come out here and bust her ass because they've been saying you ain't a top 5 pick. You ain't up there with Betts and them. You got to come out here and show I'm busting ass tonight. Like, we ain't got time for all that. Let's give a hug and kiss. No, F that. You better come out and put belt to ass tonight.
That got to come after the game. You got to get in there and play. This is number 3. FS1, 10:30 p.m. It's going to be a late night, y'all. It's going to be a late night. So if you need to take a nap because we're going to be here for that. You hear me? Take a nap if you need to. We're going to be here for that one. Washington play tonight, too. They play Montana. I'm going to get your picks later. But I wanted to get into that. I wanted to talk about that matchup specifically because I think that's one of the biggest ones that we're going to see as far as like top 10 matchups this week. That's one of the biggest ones we're going to see.
Yeah, that's going to be a real big matchup.
We got, other people play. Like I said, I'll get your picks later. Yeah, I'm always talking. I'm always talking from an East Coast perspective, y'all, from Eastern Standard Time. So y'all figure out y'all time from there. Yeah, You definitely gonna take a nap the way I was snoozing on Cal game last night. Okay, Vintage Crew, get your rest. Get your rest.
Oh, Nadir, you messed up tonight, Nadir. You gotta watch the Eagles too. Yeah, you messed up tonight. You gonna have a hard pill to swallow tonight, like my brother Show would say.
Get your devices charged up and everything. Yeah, get your rest in. Get your rest in.
Molly said, "I'm gonna need some coffee."
Who's your sleeper team, nephew? Who's your sleeper team?
Oh, out of the top 25, or just period?
Just period. Just in women's college hoops. Who's your sleeper team? It don't got to be top 25. Just sleeper.
I think I'm gonna go either go Richmond or I'm gonna go West VA.
What do you see in West VA? Richmond is ranked was ranked. They always play a tough schedule. I don't know much about them, but West VA, especially with Quinterly being gone, what do you see over there?
Hold on, my fault.
Or is it just the program? They stay solid, because sometimes it's just, hey, it doesn't matter who's there. They're going to be there in the end with some of these programs because of who the coaching is, what the programming is.
Yeah. I think the reason I picked them is and everything. I think the guard play is going to be fine without Quinterly. I still think they got some players there. You still got Gigi there. You still got Sydney there. So again, I think they'll be all right. I think they're gonna come this year and show that, okay, we lost our best guard, like one of the best guards like we've had in the past 5 years or 10 years. And I think that they're gonna come out and they're gonna play some good ball. Are they gonna be world beaters? No, but I just think they're gonna be fun to watch on both ends of the floor. And look, I think Gigi and Sydney got a show this year. Yo, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do this year? So I will watch out for them. Richmond, I want to see them build off of that tournament. I want to see them get better this year and show, yo, that tournament thing ain't a fluke. Like, we deserve to be there. And I want them to show people who Richmond is. Because a lot of people don't really talk about it. If it ain't the top 5 or top 10, or SEC or Big Ten, certain teams, nobody really want to talk about.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because somebody had called me out about that. So I am gonna start dropping some HBCU content about what's going on with HBCU women's hoops. Man, got to give them some love. Got to start showing some of these other players something they don't get talked about. So that's a good point. So I'm so glad, LaShonda Stevens, you right on time. You right on time for my next. If I can show my screen, that's the article. That's the article I got up to talk to nephew about. This the one. Komi McMiller. Komi went through a lot last season. Ups, downs, good, bad, stuff I would want her to take back. But is now at Penn State, right? Clean slate at Penn State. Have you seen her play yet this season?
Yeah, I saw some of Penn State game.
What are you thinking about Penn State and Komi and Gracie there?
It's only, to me, it just reminds me of they're better than she has better talent on this team than she had at Rutgers. I liked her penetrate and did I liked her penetrate and hand off to Gracie down low, get Gracie some easy buckets. I don't have an issue with Komi's one-on-one game. I think she's probably one of the greatest one-on-one players we've seen in a long time. Like, we can all say that. She's up there with the bag she has. I want to see her. I want to see straight bucket. She's a dog. I want to see how she makes everybody else better. I want to see Komi McMiller's floor raising ability. Can she raise everybody's game? So far it looked at okay first game, but I want to see when they're down 10, down 15, or if they're down 2 in situation to win the game. How does she approach that? Komi's decision making is going to be a key factor for teams to want to invest their franchise with her. She has to show that I could play off the ball. I can move without the ball. That's the key things I want to see from her this year. I know what you can do with the ball. You a beast. Can't nobody touch you.
Let me ask you this about Penn State and Komi. Do you think that she transferred to Penn State as a forever home or as a one and done? Or let's see how it goes.
Has anybody asked Komi what does she want? Like,
so I think from what I've read, Komi feels misunderstood because she talked about really wanting to be able to show who her personality, who she really is. Like I said, I felt like the Instagram post just put a bad taste in people's mouth, right? I think that just put a bad taste in people's mouth. It made people, and then it went viral, and then it was a double down, right? And so then it was like the whole product nickname, and everything just snowballed at one time for the kid, right? So I think she wants to be heard.
I mean, look,
she had a chance to kind of explain the product name. It's that she's trying to evolve into a total product on the floor. She wants to be the product. She wants to be a product of basketball is what she was saying.
Right.
She's a bucket. I think that she went and played for Nicaragua. I think it was in FIBA. She thinks that she's the most skilled player in college basketball. And she is eager to prove that. I guess it becomes for me, will she be able to do that at Penn State? What I like about her staying at Penn State, nephew, is that this is a great opportunity because Penn State's trying to figure out who they are in women's basketball too. So this is a great opportunity for her to help define what a program is. But I don't think that Penn State develops into a contender in Komi's eligibility span. And so if she really wants to compete for a national championship, I think that at some point she would get in the portal. It's just my opinion. But your thoughts?
I mean, I think this year she's going to be on her best behavior this year. That's what a lot of players do who's trying to get to the next level. I just see Komi trying to get to the next level and show that she can elevate her team as well as elevate herself. That's what I see that she's doing. I mean, if she wants to win, Penn State wasn't the move I would have chose, because we got to ask ourselves a question. Do you want to get to the next level, or are you just trying to go and win a championship? Because two things can be true. You can get better while winning a championship. Also, your game, your play style, how will it fit with another player like a Gracie Merkel being there? So far is good, but what will it do when you play against other Big Ten teams? How will your game translate against SEC teams, Big 12 teams, ACC teams? How will you be able to get everybody involved? How will you be able to handle not having the ball in your hand for certain times in the game? Because I think people don't realize what made Jackie Young a great player, or Chelsea Gray a great player, is at the guard position. they went certain times and minutes without the ball in their hand. It's other things that they did that helped elevate their game that was incorporated with them with the ball in their hand. I look at a player being great, what they do outside of what their natural skill set is. Your skill set is that ball in your hand, nobody can touch you. What can you do to set everybody up? Can you make the Hawkeye assist? Like passing to somebody, then they get the assist. Can you play off of screens? Can you set the screen? Are you going to be unselfish? There may be a game where you may not need to get 20 to 25 points or 30 points. You might need to get me 12 to 15. That's the maturation of you being a greater player than what you are. Because again, you're going to be at the point at the next level. Now, what is you going to do at the point? Are you just going to be a bona fide, I'm going to get a bucket, everybody else going to suffer, they're going to have to get it off the rebound, get it out the mud, or they're going to have to get it themselves? Or are you going to be a player who can do two things? I can get my own shot, and I can get Merkel a shot. I can get Clayton a shot. I can get Amaya a shot. I can get Ali a shot. I'm going to set the screen. I don't maybe need an assist, because that's also assist too. People don't understand the screen is an assist too, because we live in this statistical world. So she can set a screen and get somebody a score. That's the stuff I want to see. What can Komi do? Mm-hmm. Komi has to show me that. Do I believe she does it at Penn State this year? Yeah, I believe Komi's going to do better, because Komi had a misstep, a mishap.
Oh, I don't doubt it all.
I think people, I think what we need to do as a society, not me and you, but just the whole society, they have to not keep punishing a player because they've messed up. You can't keep bringing up, that's double jeopardy. You can't keep charging me for the same crime. It is what it is. She did what she did. Now let's move on. Now, can she prove that she can do these other things of the game of basketball? Can she raise that floor? I believe she can. I like what I've seen. I like her and Merkel, how they were communicating with one another. I liked as well when other players were able to get the ball. That's one thing we saw at Rutgers that she wasn't doing. It was just her, everybody else get the hell out the way, y'all trash. Not saying she said that, just saying from a watching from a fan standpoint, oh, it's just me, rest of y'all trash. So that's what I want to see what she does.
I think Komi also was in a situation where she was like, hey, no matter how much I elevate them, it's not enough for where we're at. It's just not enough.
Right. That's true too, Auntie. That's true too.
Being working in the gym, and there's different levels of working, especially when you are when you're a talent like she is, right? Like she's a special scoring talent, right?
Oh man, she's looking generational. It's crazy.
It's hard to sometimes it's hard to find the right talent around that. So it just, it wasn't a good fit. She's somewhere else. Like I said from the beginning, I've been rooting for the kid. My big thing was you don't have to Instagram everything. You don't have to tweet everything. Sometimes you can just write it out and then delete it. You don't have to post it all. I wish the post would have been different. But everything else, this is a 19-year-old kid. She's got to be able to figure it out. I'm glad that she stayed at the D1 level. I would like to see her stay at Penn State and turn Penn State into, a place to go for basketball. But I just don't know if her overall goal is to compete for a national title. If that's something that they'll be prepared to do in the next 3 years. With the way
I don't think it is. I just, in the bottom of my heart, and I could be wrong, because we'll come back and say if we're wrong or right. I just don't think that winning a title is on her mind. I think she's trying to show the scouts that I can raise a team up that's below average or average.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We can cause some noise. We may not win it all. We may not win it, but we're going to be competitive and we're going to look good. Because listen, Kevin Durant, I know this is men's college ball when he played at Texas. That team he took, nobody thought he was going to take that team that far. Like that team was just him and everybody else was just a plus one. You know how you go to a dinner and you don't know who's going to be the plus one. So you didn't know who was going to be that second person to step up. So I think this is going to just show that she can play with a team that's not as talented as the USCs, the Iowas, the Michigans, or the UCLAs, and she's going to be competitive and they're going to play hard. And if she shows that consistently off the ball as well, man, her draft stock going to be through the roof.
Oh yeah, I mean, this kid is just a sophomore. So for this year, her focus should just be, just showing, the growth, showing the maturity, showing. And so when I'm talking about playing for a national championship, it's overall, and when I'm talking about that, that's like at the end of this season. Because again, I don't like for kids to transfer at the end of their junior year unless it's absolutely necessary or something specific for their growth, right? So it would be at the end of this year to say, hey, dang, am I staying here with Gracie Merkel and we're going to finish this thing out? Or is it, time to go and do something else?
I mean, it could be a Tanaya Latson thing. I mean, she played for 1 year, showed that she can do this, raise the team, and then go play for a title to finish off her before she go to the W. I mean, but I don't know. It's just different to me. Tanaya is different.
Well, Tanaya moved for a specific reason. Tanaya moved to show you how to play in a system. Right. It was specific. That's what I said. Unless you move specific.
Right. Kiyomi to me is at a place where she can show that she's the system and can elevate people with her system, her play style. Her play style is going to dominate because she's that great of a talent. Not saying player, people, because she hasn't really proved nothing to me yet as a player, but she's a great talent. She's proven to me her talent. So we're going to see this year how her play style elevates everybody. And if it does, and they have fun, and because it looked like they all have fun with each other right now. She was passing the ball to everybody. But again, it's just the first game. It's a process. So let's give it time. Let's see how it goes. And I believe in my heart of hearts, I believe Kiyomi's going to be even better about time the Big Ten tournament starts and after the Big Ten tournament finish. I think she's going to put a lot of people on notice. And then we'll see after the season. She might say, hey, Auntie, I done had fun. I want to get even better. I want to play with Merkel. I want to see if we can go do it. I want to answer that challenge. I would love to see that. But we don't know, though. But we got to see.
I just don't know.
Yeah, because if you look at the team, it's like, I don't know, man.
I don't know if they turn into that quick enough, right? Like, but they.
Yeah, I agree.
Komi McMiller would be a great place to start. I also think this is a player that, if it's like, hey, when it wasn't nowhere for me to go, I was able to go there, and they built this relationship where she comes back there and builds that program out. That could be really good for Penn State women's basketball. So.
Yeah, man. Listen, she got some players around her. I mean, she got some length around her. She got a lot more bigger wings around her now. So we'll see. I think she'll have fun. I think it's going to be fun to see. But like you said, the biggest question at the end of the season is going to be, is she going to stay and try to win this with Merkel? Or is she going to say, well, let me look at LSU. Let me look at USC, because Juju might not come back. We don't know if she's coming back ever. So she could look at a lot of places.
According to her team, she had 30. They talked to 30 schools. So it wasn't like the phone didn't ring for her. Like according to their team, she talked to 30 schools, and then they made the choice of Penn State. So there we go.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, Auntie, Penn State is the perfect place for her because look, again, her play style is very hard to mesh with. if you're another player that likes the ball in your hand or you like a certain amount of shots. Now, if you a person, it's like the Allen Iverson effect, I tell people. Allen Iverson wasn't a ball hog. People love to say he's a ball hog. He wasn't. Allen Iverson averaged a lot of assists. His thing was his play style. He played a certain way. But then when he added that off the ball, because people forget, Iverson could catch and shoot too, but people don't watch basketball. He could do that too. That elevated his game to another level. And look what happened. They got to a championship. So I believe if she keeps working on that maturation, I'm not saying championship, but they could shock some teams when it comes March.
Yeah, they definitely can shock some teams when it comes to March. If Gracie too, Gracie's gonna have to be better against bets this time around than she did the first time. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, but lights, camera, action gonna be on for that as well.
Yeah,
lights, action will be on for that as well.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's look at a couple of the games that we got coming up. Texas, Louisiana. Who you got there?
Louisiana, LSU, or just Louisiana?
Just the Raging Cajuns, Louisiana, Texas.
Man, Texas gonna Dougie through that game. They gonna
Vandy and Furman. I think Oklahoma UCLA is probably the big game of the day. Who do you have in that game?
Oh, UCLA and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Oklahoma. I want to go with I'm just choosing. My head is saying UCLA, but I'm gonna go with my heart. I want Oklahoma to win. I want Beers to make a statement because I think Beers gets disrespected a lot by the national people. They don't have her ranked high in the top 5 as far as draft ranking, unless they changed it. So, like I said, I want Beers to put on notice. Like, I think Beers is gonna come out tonight, play with a chip on her shoulder, and I think they could get the W. And I think it's gonna be about 2 or 3.
Okay.
I'll say
like Auburn team play tonight too.
I'll say 75-72.
75-72, close one, down to the wire. Okay, it's late. I'm watching.
UCLA gonna beat Oklahoma HD. Hey, that's fine, Tulip. If they lose, they lose. But hey, it's my pick. My pick.
Washington should beat Montana too tonight.
Man, Washington, man. Who? Hannah? They finna go talk to Hannah.
Yeah,
Hannah, Montana.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
they finna beat the brakes off of them.
Now, Darren, why you gonna be lost tonight? Don't be lost. Hold on, what happened?
Because she root for the Eagles. The Eagles are playing tonight against the Packers. And then she got to watch that game. She want to watch both games, so she's stuck. Holding the dare. You'll figure it out, Nadira. Tell Kai I said what up. Kai Copper, tell her say what up. Trolling from dang Chris Davis and MJ having a good little back and forth, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what Chris Davis talking about because ain't nobody disrespected LSU over here. They get the respect they deserve, but they ain't beat the Gamecocks, so they don't get that. They get the respect they deserve. I don't know. I'm seeing what MJ talking about, but I ain't for sure what the back and forth is. What they ain't gonna get is more respect than they done earned.
We give LSU love. You didn't hear me talking about LSU.
They get.
We respect LSU over here. Nobody disses LSU. I'm really one of the only ones high out of all my people on the panel. I'm the only one really high on LSU like that. Like I said, I mean,
here's the thing.
It's basketball. That's it.
When I respected, when I thought that LSU was the number 2 team in the SEC, I told y'all that. That was last season. When I thought that LSU was the most disrespected defending champion, I told y'all that.
All right.
When I told y'all, when I felt like LSU fell off, I told y'all that. I'm honest about that. But y'all come over here with this misplaced aggression and anger about what other content creators are saying. Over here in my chat talking about what ain't nobody even done.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm a person. Look, y'all know Auntie's Gamecock Central, but she don't disrespect LSU. I don't get where people think she disrespects LSU. Like, no. I'm not a fan of the schools. I said that when I first came up here. I love Don Staley, Kim Mulkey. That's it. So wherever they go, I go.
You got your player in your teams. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind. Right. I don't mind people standing. I don't even mind people standing 10 toes down on your team. That's what you're supposed to do. But you can't come over here and just make wild accusations with no receipts. You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't come over here with revisionist history. You can't come over here wanting us to take the licks for what some other content creators did. Check the room. Know where you at. Be for sure. Yeah.
I mean, look, my thing is this. From me being around Auntie and knowing Auntie for as long as I have, Auntie has never disrespected LSU, ever. So I don't understand where we're disrespecting. Even from reading MJ's chat, I don't see him disrespecting. MJ never disrespects anybody because he's been on my channel all the time and we be kicking it.
I mean, so again, right, that's the other thing.
So I don't get it. Like I said, I'm not into the LSU or South Carolina thing because I'm a fan of just the coaches. I'm not a fan of the schools. Florida State's my school, but I love Don and I love Kim Mulkey. I mean, it is what it is. So it's like I don't get what y'all mean. Nobody disrespects LSU. The people who were disrespecting LSU was a lot of the Iowa fans. They disrespectful. So again, like, no. We were bigging up LSU when they won the championship. And then we bigged up SC when they came back and won the championship the year later. So again, everyone gets love.
For those y'all wondering, my Blue Hose did lose today. Damn, we got drugged. The Blue Hose got drugged today.
Who?
The Blue Hose. Presbyterian Blue Hose.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. We keep up with the Blue Hose. They kind of like an adopted team around here. We keep up with the Blue Hose, man.
Okay, got you. Is it high school basketball?
No, it's college. We played Presbyterian twice. We played.
Okay, got you.
Presbyterian in the first round of the tournament. Was it last year before last? Yeah, Presbyterian. We've adopted them. Once I found out their nickname was the Blue Hose. Oh, bro, listen.
Man, that's it, raw.
And it's blue HOSE, Blue Hose. You know what I'm saying? The Blue Hose. You know what I'm saying? Just the Blue Hose. What can you say? I love it.
All right.
But they got drugged today by Elon. Yeah, they took
it. Okay. I'm gonna try to check them out. Blue Hose, got you.
Yeah. It's we just adopted them. We play them twice.
You keeping a close eye on Olivia Miles? I mean, I seen it. I'm still not impressed. Like I told y'all again.
Here we go.
Olivia Miles got to show me that when the rubber meets the road, are you a leader or are you a front runner? Because it's cool when you up. Like, listen, I get that Michael Jordan batting that cigar. Listen, man, everybody can talk when you're up 15. But what happened when it's 0-0? You know that. Listen, I live by that code. I'm not impressed. Like, I'm not impressed by your play. I don't care about your points you do. It's how you do it. I think people have fallen in love with the stat sheet instead of the game. And that's why a lot of us sometimes fall out of love having to come up here on panels and talk to y'all and this is me speaking. I'm not speaking for Auntie. I'm saying we get tired of it because y'all fall in love with just how they're playing. It's cool when you're not playing anybody to do that. We saw Olivia Miles against I forgot who they played. TCU last year was front running her ass off. Soon as they punched her in the mouth and got the lead over them, and not punching the mouth literally, people, figuratively. You know, we got to break that down because a lot of y'all don't know the difference. She came up small. So I'm trying to see what she does with this team in better games. I want to see how she plays against TCU. I'm not TCU Baylor. I want to see what she do with Baylor because Talia and them, they dogs. They want to play. I want to see what you're going to do until Talia get all up in your chest. That's what I want to see. What you going to do.
That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Go ahead, that circle.
That's what I'm trying to see. Magic Miles is Money Miles. Hey, that's Money Miles. Hey, look, listen. 3 things can be true. She's magic. She was given magic. I don't know how. She didn't earn it. She was given it. She didn't earn it. 2, yep, Money Miles. She went for that money. 3, you got a lot to prove. What you gonna do? So what we doing? How I come on here saying I'm a fan of the coach, not the teams, who the player, because I get paid to talk my shit. How about you get your own page and you do the opposite? How about you do that? I get paid to talk this shit.
But why are you? I'm just interested as to, like, he doesn't follow a team. He likes coaches, so he follows coaches and their styles. What's wrong with that?
Right.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I didn't get it. To make Auntie, this LSU fans talking shit to me at work because they beat a high school team. Oh God.
Well, Drill, me and you disagree. I don't think she's a great point guard. I think she's okay. I think I give her a B- as a point guard, C+. Olivia Miles. I was saying Olivia Miles. I don't believe in her as a point guard. Like, she got to show me more, bro. I was real disappointed in her floor generalship. It's not about the stats with me with Olivia Miles. It's about how you direct your team in certain situations of the game. If the game is tight, how do you overcome that tightness? When the game you're down, how do you get your team back? I just seen too many instances last year. It was all Hidalgo or Sonia Citron. I didn't see nothing from
Miles, her. I want to see her build up her body. Like, I want to see her get WNBA strong. That was
I don't think she is. But we'll see.
I need to see her do that. Like, get WNBA strong. That's why
I mean, is she solid? I mean, she'll be a solid bench player. She'll be a solid player coming off the bench. Yeah, you're right. She'll be solid. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Right now, I don't believe Olivia Miles is a starting PG on the next level. I'm gonna put that out there now. Hey, what's up, Key?
Wow. Okay.
So that's how I feel. Right now, she's coming off of a bench. I'm sorry.
She like showmanship at the wrong time. Really? Ooh.
Yeah, she do.
Oh, okay.
She do. Because remember last year, she was front end flexing. Then when TCU got in that ass in the second half, what she did? Head down, droopy, looking like, man, what's my next move?
Quiet like Debo hit the block. Got quiet like Debo hit the block. Can't do that. You cannot do, for sure.
Tula, the point guards in the W are mid, but guess what? I just told you what I thought about Olivia Miles. So let's say this. If the point guards at the next level are mid, you know what I think she is? She mid too. So you answer my question.
You are so damn silly, bro. You are silly as hell. Why y'all do this with me? I don't even know why y'all start with this.
I'm just saying, like, look, if you just told me 10 of these people are mid, And I don't believe she's starting over 10 of them mid people. What that means she is. Because, Auntie, I don't understand, right? This is what I don't understand, right, Auntie? Raven Johnson, everyone says she can't play at the next level. But she's won. She's played defense. She done hit some shots, mid-range or a three. She not consistent enough. Olivia Miles, what has she done to give her all of this praise as the best PG? I don't get it. She has no resume. What's her resume? What's her resume? She wasn't even the best player on her team. That was Hidalgo and Citron. What are we talking about? Like, I don't want to say this because I don't like to poo-poo on these women because it's hard to get up, go early in the morning because I was an athlete playing football, so I understand the hardship. But what has she proven? Like, every year, I'm going to tell y'all this quick story because I don't want to be too rambling. I have watched college football since I was out my mama's womb. They hype up everybody every year, and you know why they don't make it to the next level? Because they have no resume in college. You have to have a resume. I don't go off of the flash in the pan. I go off of your body of work. Auntie chose me for this platform. Body of work. I got body of work. You have to have body of work in anything you do to be considered great. She's not, I don't see it. But could she change? Yes. It's not final, just like we did the Pillsbury-ish list. Shakira was on that list, right? Guess what? She was off of that list. About time the third, fourth game started during the season. So again, we have to give her time. Let's see what she does this year. Let's see what awards she wins. Let's see how she plays in big games on both sides of the ball. She might shock everybody. Again, I don't understand the hype around Olivia Miles. Raven Johnson, I would still stick by it, is my favorite point guard. She is. I would choose her over a lot of PGs. Kiki, Olivia, all of them, because she runs the point guard position. The problem is y'all have fell in love with these shoot first point guards and they have diluted the game. That's why the game is so sorry a lot of times more than it is great. That's the problem. That's the problem. It is. It's the problem. We got to stop going off of flash in the pans. Yeah, Kiki Rice is a two-way point guard, but Raven Johnson is a better floor general than she is. So two things can be true, Tulip. Kiki's a great two-way, but Raven's a better point guard and a better leader. That's been proven. She is. I'm sorry. I would take Raven over Kiki and over Olivia Miles because she runs the point guard like it's supposed to be ran. Yeah, I like KK too, Jeremy. KK don't get enough love. Arnold, she don't get enough love up there. She should get more love than what she's getting. But hey, we live in this new world. Y'all like this, y'all like the scoring. There's been people to tell me defense is overrated, but then they player go out there and get cooked on defense. That's why they team lost. Because their favorite player get cooked on defense. But defense is overrated, Auntie.
But it still will win championships. It still will win them games. So before we get out of here, and I don't want to keep you too long, but I gotta ask, we got the Unrivaled teams done now. You were a big Unrivaled guy last year. Big Unrivaled guy last year. I want to know first, how are you feeling first about no Angel in Unrivaled, and then your thoughts on the rosters?
I predicted Angel wouldn't play, and I'm happy Angel ain't play. Auntie, Angel has not had a break since before the season she won the national title game. She needed a break. Sometimes I think we're selfish as fans, and I'm guilty of this because I'm very selfish as a fan of the game. So I'm not going to hold y'all. I am. So I'm not going to speak like, that I don't have experience like y'all in feeling like, okay, this is what I love. Angel needed a break. I'm glad she took that break away. She needs time to herself. Angel has been getting bashed and torn down the past 3-4 years. So she needs to be out the sight. Now, Unrivaled, who the hell picked Fee's team? Look, hold up. Hold on. You know damn well Fee ain't no damn floor raiser. You got, see how I was doing that soliloquy. I wanted to set them up, Auntie. You got Rebecca Allen, Marina Mabry, Banner. Who they gonna stop? Who they gonna stop? Who the hell is Rebecca Allen gonna lock up? What is that? Hold on. Who got, hey, UConn guys, Jeremy, MJ, y'all need to get Fee on the phone now. Who the hell are you being with this squad? Man, Skylar Diggs gonna choke everybody. Skylar, first game of the season. Skylar is choking people. What is we doing? Hold on. Who are you beating? And look, Rachel Bannum is up here, y'all, smiling like she finna go out here and shut somebody down and drop 30. Man, look, you lucky. Listen, y'all lucky she is best friends with Nafisa Collier. And Rebecca Allen only there because of Rachel Bannum suggesting it to Nafisa Collier. What the hell is this? And then, hold on. I'm upset at this, Auntie. Hold on. This also pissed me off. Okay, here it is.
And it is some very important business. Channel business I need to address. Go ahead.
Listen, how the hell you got Paige and Rakia on the same team? Who did this? Bruh. Look, man, Unrivaled, look. Y'all be, and then hold on, Auntie, hold on. How the hell do you got Kelsey Mitchell with Sanaya Rivers, Sonia Citron, Ezzy Madbaker, and Mopin? Bro, that team is versatile as hell. They finna be locking you down and running. What are we doing out here? What are we doing? What? Bruh, who did this? Who did this? Brittany, why is Brittany Griner back?
Hey, why is Brittany got something to say? Brittany Griner got something to say.
Now, Team Rose, this is what bothers me. They're gonna miss Slim's versatility, and they're gonna miss Angel's energy. But I do like the pickup of Shakira and Suge. I think that's gonna be different. But Lexi's gonna be their weakest link because she gonna get torched again, unless she playing Ryan Howard because she know how to D up Ryan Howard. Now the Miss, hold on. The Miss, this is interesting. Where's Stewie gonna get a shot in? Arike and Alicia finna shoot the hell out of that ball. Man, Stewie finna be chilling. Look, Enrique and Alicia Gray go average like 30 shots all together and more. They finna be cooking. Enrique is off the team with Marina, so she ain't gotta. Oh, she never was on the team. She gotta make sure she don't go eat Marina food. She'll be all right, as long as she don't eat the food. Leah Rue and Elena Smith is interesting to me. I don't know how they're gonna fit in a 3-on-3 setting. Elena should be okay. I still don't think she deserved Defensive Player of the Year award. I stand on that. That should have been unanimously Asia's award. So I don't respect her on that aspect. But I think she'll be fine. I'm interested to see Leah Rue and Dominique Malunga. What are they going to do? Because this is different. Malunga didn't really impress me this year. A lot of people mad at me. They hate on me. They upset because I'm not glazing, that new word glazing. I'm not doing that with Malunga. Malunga got to show me that she can rebound. She can play defense. I think she's good at rim protecting. She's okay at that. Her shot is decent. She got to show me more. She got to show me that motor. She got to show me that, because a lot of times she fades away for like 2 or 3 quarters. And sometimes you even forgot she played. Elena Smith, what is you gonna do? Like well, not Elena Smith, but Leah Rue offensively, she'll be good. She can shoot the 3 ball. She could, but what's she gonna do on defense? You know what I'm saying? So again, like I don't know. Like, but that Miss team, I'm not sure about. I like the Laces. I think the Laces are gonna be nasty. You got Nas with AT, J.O. with the peace sign, J.O., who I got a video coming out later that about time J.O.'s career done. I'm gonna have her in my top 8 of all time. So again, I had that video coming soon. She's on her way. So, and you got Slim with Jordan Canada. Now, this is what I don't understand. Jordan Canada, why are you here? Jordan Canada walked down the stairs, she hurt. Jordan Canada passed the ball, she hurt. She go to the bathroom, she hurt. She take a shower, she hurt. What? Jordan Canada, that's who needed rest this offseason. Canada needed to lay at the house because she get hurt. Maddie Segrist, what are you doing out here? You stay hurt too. So again, I say, Auntie, I think Zaza gonna be joining this team soon. I ain't gonna hold you. Zaza in the development pool, she's gonna be on this team, and Timpson gonna be on this team or one of these teams, because a lot of these players, Auntie, they ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it at all. They're not gonna make it at all. Now the Phantom did the right thing. The Phantom said, all right, we're going to go get AB. We're going to go get Kiki. We're going to get Kelsey, Dana, Cloud, and Satu. This team, I like this team. This team got a lot of balance. And you got players who thrive in a 3-on-3 setting. They're going to make it tough on the defense. Kiki is a versatile defender. AB don't have to do much. She could chill in the post all day. They could run a 3-person zone. Kiki could be the roamer all over the floor. Plum, that's going to be their weakness, because Plum don't play no goddamn defense. But Plum, you be like defense. Plum like, who? You mean defend? Defer? No, I don't defer. I shoot. I score. That's all she know. That's Miss Chucker herself. Kelsey Plum ain't seen a shot she ain't going to take. She going to take about 50 shots. Dana gonna look at her like, yo, Kelsey, come here, let me talk to you. Can you pass the ball? Like, damn, I was wide open. Kelsey like, no, gotta shoot. I gotta shoot. That's gonna be their only issue. How do they reel Kelsey Plum in? Because Kelsey Plum, she gonna shoot you out the game more times than none. You ain't got no Asia that's gonna bail you out of Jackie. And then we got the Vinyl, like I said, with Brittany. I like the Vinyl team. I like Court on this team. But again, Courtney not on the Owls no more. I think this team will be better for Courtney and E. Wheeler. I think they're going to be your main players. This is what I want to see from Ron Howard. How does Ron Howard play as more of a facilitator, more of a passer and setting her teams up? Because I think that's what messed them up, Auntie. This is why they lost against Indiana, was because of her. She didn't pass the ball. She didn't give the ball to Alicia Gray when Alicia Gray was cooking the Fever. So this is what I want to see from her, how she defers and her decision making. Take smarter shots. Don't take the three because you can shoot the three. Only take the three if it's a high percentage shot at that point of the game. That's what she needs to work on. That's what I want to see from Teaspoon teaching her. When to attack, when to, stay back. Get Ray the ball. Get BG the ball when she's in there for like 3 to 5 minutes because she ain't playing no damn 7 to 8 minutes a quarter. I'm sorry. BG gonna play. She gonna make business decisions. 3 to 5 minutes a quarter. That's it. That's what I want to see from her. I want to see how Courtney plays. Courtney and E. Will gonna be the main ones shooting the shots. Ron Howard, if she balances that out, Vinyl could be a team to watch. But my early playoff teams is going to be the Phantom, Vinyl, and I'm gonna go Mist and Hive. Those are my 4. My early pick. Odyssey had that Skylar attitude. Yeah, she do. Listen, man, Skylar gonna choke them bras, yo. We're gonna have the first reported incident at Unrivaled. And people, this is just jokes, okay? Don't take this seriously. It's jokes. Calm down. We do not want to see anybody hurt each other, fight off the court. This is just jokes. I just know Skylar, it's going to be some trades. It's going to be a couple people being traded from these teams. Look,
but that's how I feel it. That's how I feel it. All of the teams feel like they're one trade away from being really finished. Like it's got to be another announcement coming. Like all of the teams. To me, the Rose look like they're set up to repeat. To me, I like the Rose team. I like the Breeze team.
Rose could. My only issue with the Rose is Kira's health and how they now Suge gives them defense. The only thing about Suge that offensively she don't bring that versatility that Slim brought. So it's gonna stretch Azare and Kai a little more this season on the perimeter because Chelsea ain't gonna play. Chelsea gonna play in the paint. She not gonna guard no perimeter player.
Yeah, hey, y'all let me know is Chris Davis still in the chat? Y'all let me know is Chris Davis. Let me know if he's still in the chat. Go ahead, nephew.
Yeah, I was saying that, but I'm with you. Like, listen, I don't care what y'all tell me. Nafisa is not finna stay with this team, bro. I don't see it. You got 3 liabilities on your team. Yes, I said liabilities. Becca, Marina, and Rachel. Now, her, Aaliyah, and Skylar, now that's a nasty 3 tandem. That's a tandem. I like that. That's going to be nasty. But them other 3, man. And then Marina going to be cooking? Oh, definitely she getting traded. Marina getting traded, y'all. Marina gonna get traded, or Becca. One of them two gonna get traded. And Fisa gonna cuss on, ban them out.
I hope there's some trades coming. Because all
and
incomplete.
Yeah. It's very incomplete because I don't understand it. Because I don't know what they're doing. Fee gonna trade her own players, forget friendship. Man, look, man, ain't no friends, man. Look, this look, when you in a competitive sport, bro, I keep telling y'all, some of the best players I played with wasn't my best friends. I played great with people that I want cool with because we locked in better. because we didn't like each other, so we didn't mind saying, man, you suck. Can you please close that gap down? Man, make sure you hit him, or I'm going to roast your ass. If you missed the tag. Like, I played better with people I wasn't cool with. And then after we played, we was cool off the field because we realized that we kind of were the same. So again, like, I'm sorry. Oh, third ward, it is a bad spade hand, bro. It's a bad spade. Listen, if this was spades, bro, if you looking at the Lunar Owls, you possibly got 2 books, maybe 3. You might have 2 good books, maybe 3. If you look at this hand, you possibly got 3 books. But after that, bruh, your partner better help you. Your partner better have all the books because you only got 3 books. If that, you possibly got 1. I'm just saying, bruh. You finna quit third ward after this hand, like, man, but let me deal the card. Y'all tripping. Y'all know how to deal. Oh, the Breeze trash talk. Oh, man, Rakia gonna be talking shit. Paige gonna be talking shit. And don't let them mix your ass up. Don't let them mix your ass up. I'm telling you. Oh, the trash talk finna be hilarious. I'm telling you, third ward, you laughing, but third ward, I'm telling you, bruh, you is finna deal the next hand, bro. I'm like, look, I'm throwing this hand back in. Can you reshuffle or let me shuffle? Let me reshuffle. Let me get my mans over here to cut the deck, cause nigga, you trash. I'd have walked into the room and be like, y'all trash. We're gonna have to do this over. How the hell did y'all allow the Breeze to get Rakia and Paige? You got Cam, Rakia, and Paige?
That's why I said it all feel weird. It all feel odd. Like they must gonna make a trade. You can't leave these teams like this, are you?
Bruh. Scrub. Go. You was with me that night. We talked about it, Scrub. Go look at this team. Tell me how many books you got in the Spades game. You gonna come back to me and say 1 or 2, possible 3. You better pray that y'all can make a trade. Because if you can't make a trade, look, if you look at the Lunar Owls last year, who gonna replace Alicia Gray? Who gonna replace Courtney? Who gonna, like, Aaliyah could replace Shakira? Who gonna replace them other 2 them pieces? I ain't feeling it. Tulip, man, Kate Martin barely gonna play on that team.
Hey, man. Hey, I need to know, Chris Davis. Chris Davis, are you still in this chat? Type in the chat. Let me know if you're still here. Nephew, what you got up for the rest of the day?
I'm finna watch my sorry behind Magic, and I'm finna watch this UCLA game and see who gonna win the UCLA, since it's showing on my TV, so I can actually watch something for real on my TV and don't have to go watch on my phone.
Oh man.
Jeez. So that's what I got for the rest of the day.
I hope they get that fixed. I hope they get that fixed soon. I'm coming back with with a Gamecock show. Y'all know we got some type of CC show. We're gonna figure that out around this UCLA game. Be on the lookout for that. But Chris Davis, I'm looking for you. Let me know if you're still around. I had just a question. I had just a question. What's my show announcement? What you mean, 85 Fly? What's your announcement? What you mean?
Yeah, Tulip, like, yeah, they went from C, Will, and Leash to the Splash Sisters. And we're not saying Splash Sisters as a compliment. Oh, man. Oh, man, this is crazy. Man, look, I see Zaza and Tipson on the team brief. Like real brief. I'm sorry. Listen, that's why they tell you it's not about what you know, it's who you know. And bruh, it is very evident. Very evident. Very evident. Cause Fee too nice. You let Stu. I know what Stewie did. Stewie was like, yo, come up off leash. Let me get leash this year. You had it last year. Let me get leash. Appreciate that. Yeah, you keep Becca. I'm gonna have Elena. Let me keep Elena. You keep Becca in them. I'm good. I got Elena. I'm gonna get Lee. We good. I got Enrique this year. Yeah. You stay over there. I'm just saying, bro. I'm not letting Alicia Gray go. I'm sorry. I think people forget how great Alicia Gray is. Like, she's not just a one side of the ball player. She's an all-around player. Rebounding, assisting, defense, scoring, shooting.
We know who Alicia Gray is. We know about her.
No, I know you do. I'm talking about these folks. I'm gonna have Alicia on my team quick. Like, hey, Leash, what's up, dog? Like, we need you to come this way, please. Yeah, you have to play on our team. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play on our team. You know, we're gonna have to move Lexi Hall over here real quick. Hey, can we get Leash? I'm sorry, man. Look, Lexi, you cool, but dog. Look, man. Alicia Gray, my first pick on any team. I'm sorry. Well, one of my first picks. One, because I don't know. Her and Kelsey are the best guards in this. They're gonna be the best guards in this tournament, in my opinion. So we'll see.
Absolutely.
No, excuse me. Jackie Young's the best guard in this tournament. Then I got them two after her. So, like I said, Jackie Young, best two-way player since Tamika Catchings. I stick by it.
Well, y'all, I was checking to see if Chris was still here. I don't think Chris is still here. When I'll catch up with Chris soon, and then we'll be able to kind of figure out a few things.
Yeah. Oh, Auntie, I had this question real quick. Are they doing the Unrivaled game? Like, are they splitting it up in Philly and Miami? They're gonna be like, how does that work?
Philadelphia is, I think, just one day. I think they're in Philly either for 1 or 2 days, and they're gonna play a couple games there. It's not gonna be continuous. Like, they just gonna.
Oh, okay. I was lost.
What I understand.
But yeah, I was lost on that.
But, so. Yeah, Chris, if you in the chat, but I mean, if you can hear me, you can't get back to the chat now. Pull up the next time. I definitely had a couple questions on some of the comments, but we can.
Hell yeah, I gotta have Leash, man. Alicia Gray.
Weekend in Philly. Thank you.
Alicia Gray been that hooper, dog. Look, man. I'm sorry. I'm taking Jackie Young or Kelsey or Alicia Gray. Or point guard. Those are my 4 best guards in this game. Like, those are my favorite 4. I'm taking over anybody else. I'm sorry. Like, bruh. Because Jackie Young, I knew, was going back to the Laces because that's practically her team. And then I knew Kelsey. I knew Kelsey was going to go to one of the new teams. And I knew point guard was coming back to the Rose because they already said it. And Alicia Gray. Now that was surprising. I didn't think Alicia Gray was going to be on Stewie's team this year. I thought she was coming back to the Owls. Now that was interesting. So I think FISA wanted to get her girls on a team together. So I think she cool with both Bantam and Becca. So But I'm sorry. I don't care how cool we are. I don't care how friendly we are. I'm not taking Banham or Becca over Alicia Gray or Courtney Williams. I'm sorry. Nafisa too loyal. Like, look, I'll be loyal to you. We best friends, but on the court, bro, I'm sorry, dog. Like I'm not replacing no Leisha C. Will with these two, man. You tripping. Oh, they got on Unrivaled because Banham and Nafisa, they buddies. They went to each other's wedding. I think she went to Nafisa's wedding. I think she was one of the bridesmaids. Oh yeah, J.O. is the best guard in Unrivaled. J.O. is the best guard, period, in the W. She's the best. And when her career is done, I stick by what I said. She's gonna be in the top 10, top 7. I stick by what I said. J.O. that hooper, both sides of the ball. Yeah, hookup. That's why I said it ain't even about what you it's not about what you know, it's about who the hell you know. So if I knew Auntie was hooping, Auntie, I'm like, Auntie, man, get me in on this. Get me in.
I don't care nothing about that. Now, Benham, here's the thing. There's plenty of people who friends, dads, moms, whatever, got them a job. Now that you got the job, can you keep the job? Now you got to show up and deliver. I put my neck out for you to be here. Now, Benham, show up and be something. That's where I'm at with these people that got picked up. I think that there was a lot of players that they might have wanted to have come back. That was like, yo, this wasn't the best showing for me. This didn't pay the best for me. I need to maybe get into a situation that's going to give me some longevity, a little bit longer than what an unrivaled schedule looks like in case the WNBA season doesn't roll back around. So I need to go secure a bag. This a meal and a half, $2 million versus $250,000 this go around. Because I don't know when I'm going back to work at the WNBA. So, and I also think it was some people that was just like, hey, you know what? Oh, 3-on-3 ain't for me. It ain't for me. Some people got exposed.
Oh man. Oh man, a lot of people got exposed.
So
I mean, like I said, I think
secure their bags.
Yeah, I think the thing with I think Angel wanted to take a rest. She even said it herself. She wanted to rest. She hasn't had the time to chill.
I don't even know if for Angel, I don't even know if it was about taking a rest. I mean, I'm glad that she's gonna take a rest. Angel hasn't finished the season healthy in her first 2 years in the WNBA. That's not a cool way to start your career, right? You want to be able to start, you want to be able to start finish the season, right? But I also think that Angel just has so many other big things on her plate right now. I still think that there may be one more big announcement that comes for Angel during this offseason that may speak to why she didn't unrival.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Still an equity owner, still can show up. You know what I'm saying? I still hope that, that she'll pop out and they'll do like a Barbie night or something for Unrivaled in general. And still have her around as an owner because her energy and her emotion is good for their brand. But I just think that Angel's got something else that's finna drop one more before this off season is up. So I see that she's still working. She's in the gym.
Oh man, she's looking good. She's looking
away
good
from basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Her brother is a pro. She may want to travel around and watch him play some. You know what I mean? Just enjoy like some of the fruits of her labor a little bit. Like everything is not basketball.
Yeah, that's true.
She did the movie. She did the acting. Angel's been doing a whole lot of stuff. So take a nap, Angel. Shit. But she said something for basketball. Okay, something coming in December. See, thank you, Nadir. See what I'm saying? It's something else that Angel gonna drop, and I don't know what it is. But we'll all be watching.
I mean, hey man, yeah. I mean, it's interesting, but in my opinion, it's interesting. But in my opinion, I wanted her to take some time away, just to work on muscle memory, get more confident in her release and everything. Like take some time. Like ball gonna be there, but like I wanted her to take more of the Asia approach. Not saying I want her to be like Asia, because you got to clarify that, because people think you're mentioning her like she trying to be Asia. No, Asia, I like how Asia takes time away and then, you know, she gets herself right. Then she gets back to the gym working out. You know, that you see the benefits of that in the game instead of playing basketball like every day. You know what I'm saying? You don't give your body time to relax. So that's all. So I'm glad for it. Whatever happens in December, can't wait for it to show, you know. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey man, me and nephew ain't hung out on Monday in a minute, so I was glad to catch up. It's good to catch up.
Yep.
Catch up. We got next Monday. We got hoops coming up this week. I'm sure we'll be talking about Battle of SC next week.
Yeah, you know that's gonna be big.
Yeah, what you got going on the platform this week? What you got big coming up this week? Any lives? Any must-sees?
Basically gonna possibly talk about football. Mm-hmm. Basically talk about the power rankings, the MVPs, where do we see certain teams ending up, and who looks good for coach of the year, who looks good for defensive player of the year, and then also probably talk about my Orlando Magic, they bum asses. Get on them a little bit, talk about them, and then probably
what's up with Wagner?
Huh?
What's up with Franz? What's up with Franz, man? What's happening? Is him and Banchero not a good mix together? What's happening? It's almost like one.
You know what? You know what? I said the same thing last year. I think they do the same thing.
Okay.
Like, because if one person isn't going off, like this last game, they both went off, but we lost. You know what I'm saying?
Which one would you rather have?
Who would I rather have? I would rather have Paulo because Paulo does more things.
Who has more
to
trade
a game?
Paulo.
Paulo does. Than Franz. Franz got trade value, but Paulo got more.
Man. Yeah.
Huh?
Do you think are y'all gonna move off one of them before the season's up?
If it continues the way it is, I don't think so. I think they're gonna fire the coach. I don't see them because you got to remember. You got to remember. I think what messed us up was we gave too much up for Bane, and then Bane hasn't stepped up. That's been the biggest issue. Bane has to step up. If Bane steps up and plays what he does and Suggs get back to what he does, I want to see them play the black and the silver more. That's what's really hurting us is that he's not playing certain players that he needs to play. He's not playing Isaac. He's playing this dude named Batazzi, and he's getting destroyed. We really miss Mo Wagner. We need Mo Wagner back big time.
I'm hearing that there's a certain young player that's unhappy over there in Memphis. Would y'all make a play for him?
I'm gonna be honest. No, they're not gonna make a play. They're too Disney. They're too Disney heavy.
Okay,
and they like to treat players like Ja and Kennedy Carter like they're the Exorcist or something when they're not. I mean, they're great players. They need to just be given a chance. Like, just they made mistakes. Let them live that mistake down and move on from it. That's what pissed me off. They always talk about move on, right? But then when it comes to them needing to move on, they don't want to move on. It's insane to me. It's the dumbest thing. It's an oxymoron. It's such an oxymoron.
Do you see a team where Ja's gonna land? Making a move for him?
I'm predicting Brooklyn or Miami.
Oh wow, not contenders right off. That's for sure.
Hey, I mean, but listen, it'll be your team. We can build around you, and then you can get your image cleaned up while that's happening.
Gosh. Who? Yeah, these are young adults in their 20s. They're still young adults, right? They're still young.
But 85 Fly, me and Auntie understand that. These people don't understand it because they're speaking from an outside lens. You don't know what's going through these kids' mind. Ja's a kid to me. because he reminds me of my
Young
little brothers and my
Young
cousin.
adult,
He's an
man.
adult. He's a young adult, but I still look at him as a kid like my parents looked at me when I was a young adult. So give him a chance. I think we're too busy in this, we want to crucify somebody. For what? Like, they're kids. They're young Black men, young Black women with more money than you ever had in your life. That's hard to navigate when you don't have mentors around you. That's hard to navigate when nobody's showing you the way. That, I mean, is hard to navigate. We won't give people time to grow up. We're so quick to say this is it. This is who you're gonna be, instead of letting them grow out of the mistake they made. They already crucified Ant-Man because of the mistakes he made. He's a kid still. And the girl that he was with was older than him. So I blame her for that situation, because you're 20 years older than this young man. He don't know no better. He's a kid still. You're the adult. So why would you do that? But because he's Ant-Man, we're going to crucify Ant-Man, right? That's how it is. So again, they're kids. Let kids grow up. Let kids bump their heads. Let them bump their heads. It's okay. It'll be fine. It doesn't affect your life. You still got to go to that cruddy ass job, and you still got to go home to that person that you've been wanting to break up with or divorce for years now. It's okay. Your life is still good, but let these kids learn from their mistakes.
I wish people would just reach out.
Yeah, reach out. Like, why not reach out and DM and say, instead of you this and that, how about saying, yo, Ja, you okay? Ant-Man, are you okay? How's life treating you? Kiyomi, you good? Is everything good?
Rooting for you.
What's up? We rooting for you over here. You all right? Why we don't do that no more?
Sometimes you need somebody in your life that just says, hey, you know what, you fucked up, but you still mine. Just bring your ass in here.
Exactly.
Bring your ass in here. My uncle be like, hey, you fucked up, buddy, but come on, we'll fix it. Come on.
We don't have that no more.
We're going to fix it.
We don't have that no more, Auntie. We don't. We don't have that.
A lot of steps, but they're not gonna publicize and really put out there the steps that he's taking to try to really grow. Like,
no, because the media never was made for us. The media was made for them. Remember that. Multi-ethnical destruction in America. That's what media stand for.
Y'all got in more trouble for fake guns than anybody I know, though.
Yeah, anybody I know. When politicians and people,
it's people that got in less trouble with real guns that y'all got into for the gunshot celebration and all of that.
Crazy.
The original issue, I get it, but you gotta let people grow up.
Yep.
Nah,
that's all, man.
Here's the thing. We don't do that no more because it's not back in the day. We don't do that no more because we don't choose to do that. See, I'm not gonna say that we don't, because I do. Every young person that I can reach back and pour into, I do. I get on people's nerves. I get on young people's nerves, bothering them, trying to tell them something. That doesn't have to be. You don't have to let that narrative be. We be like, oh, it ain't because it ain't. It ain't because we don't. It ain't because we don't.
Yep.
We where we at because our parents would not. That's why we got it. Because they wouldn't. They would not let us not have it. We're too easy, and we'll blame the shit on the kids. What the fuck the kids know? We the grown-ups. Yep. Who you poured back into this week? What young person did you try to reach? See, that's the stuff that we got to start holding each other accountable for. That the world, these kids ain't fucked up because of these kids. They fucked up because of the generation in front of them. Where was we at?
Yep.
Where we at right now?
Yep.
And you can say no accountability, but the people that were supposed to hold them accountable is us.
Yep.
Be that generation. It ain't our mamas. It ain't our grannies. It ain't the people coming behind us, because that's the generation that need help. It's us.
Yep. Exactly. I agree. We got to do better as a people.
We should be sitting around here saying we failing because the kids and we grown as fuck. Ain't that something?
That's crazy work. Crazy work. Yeah, it's no accountability, and we're not even trying to help the kids, dog. We become more of blinded by
the narrative.
what we
these kids,
love.
they just in their phones. Man, if you don't meet these kids where they at, if they in their phone, send them a goddamn message on their phone.
Yeah.
Figure out how to reach them.
Yep.
It don't gotta be that.
Yep.
But we also do not push out that narrative. We also don't push out those images. It's plenty of families that I know doing it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a black family I know right now. It's a black family I know right now. Every Sunday they get together on a video chat. And they come together as a family from across the nation and say, what is it that we need? How's our kids doing? How do we help each other? How do we take care of each other? At the same time, you got families live on the same block, ain't speaking to each other over some bullshit.
Straight bullshit. Straight bullshit.
I don't want to hear shit about it. Ain't no more male figures in their life when it's males walking around here everywhere. Fuck all that. I'm not buying into that narrative either. I'm not buying into the deadbeat dad narratives. Are there some fathers out there who don't take care of business? Sure they are. But the majority of the men that I know, especially the black men that I know, bend over backwards twice every day for their kids.
Bro,
stop pushing that narrative. Push out. Tell these when you see these fathers, these mothers, these people doing it right, post that shit. Y'all be so quick to repost some bullshit. Y'all be so quick to repost some shit that pushes a narrative that we don't fucking need. Y'all scroll right past the educational stuff. Y'all scroll right past the shit that reinforces the fucking visuals that these kids need.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna get on my soapbox about that shit right now. But that's real shit. If you want some shit to be different, start with you. See, we don't want to have them conversations. The conversation got to start in your house. Got to start in your family. Yep. Why Auntie Kiki can't be at the same house when Auntie Lily there? Why when we getting ready to go to Granny, somebody got to call and say who gonna be there because I don't know if I'm coming. Get over that bullshit.
I used to hate that shit. I'd be like, man, bring your ass over here, man, and shut up. Come on. That's lame as hell. I hated that shit growing up.
I saw too many schools this year post that they said they needed men to show up. They needed 10 men to show up on first day of school to shake black boys' hands going in. I saw hundreds of men showing up. Stop pushing that bullshit narrative. We out here. It's positive shit out here.
Don't tell me you don't get along with Auntie TT. I'm gonna tell you and Auntie TT, shut that up. Come through.
And if you hanging with a motherfucker that don't take care of their kids, I'm looking at you wondering how.
Right.
How you hang with somebody that don't take care of their kids and ain't said nothing to them about it? How you sitting up going out to the club with somebody who kids ain't eating at home? Tell me about it.
Yep. I agree. That's the fact.
Life too short. Life too short, man. Life too short. Y'all better catch on. Y'all better catch on. I am who I am today because of my elders. I couldn't wait to go talk to them. Kids come sit down and talk to y'all. Y'all be like, going on, man. You ain't got something you can do. Get on your game. Cut on your phone. You understand what I'm saying? Spend some time with these kids. I didn't mean to mess up that we was talking hoops. Come on, nephew. Let's close this thing down before I get mad for real, because that's some bullshit. I keep telling y'all social media currency matters. Spend it wisely.
No, you good, Auntie. Auntie, that shit need to be said because that's the truth. A lot of us have failed these kids, and we be on that bullshit.
But we need to say that instead of saying, damn, man, how can I let me find a kid I can tighten this shit up with. Start with one.
Right. That needed to be said. Because I'm tired of seeing that bullshit too. I'm tired of seeing that bullshit on social media too.
Man, most of these kids don't need shit but a hug. They don't even need a whooping. They need a hug.
All right.
They fighting battles y'all wouldn't even believe that they fight.
We're too self-absorbent as a society. Way too self-absorbent.
Man, listen. It's too many opportunities. It's too many opportunities. Teachers is in the fight every day. People
every day.
You being in the fight. People appreciate you being in the fight. That's a hell of a fight to be in. Because you get into school trying to deal with a kid that had to fight to get to school. I didn't have to fight to get to school. I didn't have to worry about if I was gonna have a pencil and a backpack and all that bullshit when I got to school. I woke up, man, breakfast was ready. They did my hair, put my clothes on, dropped me off at school, picked me up from school. I didn't have to worry about that. Some of these kids is getting up, got to get theyself up, they brother, they sister, they cousins up, get everybody to school, feed everybody, try to figure out what the fuck we gonna eat, and then get to school. And you talking about, do you got a pencil? Did you do your homework? Why you hearing, hey, God damn it, I'm here. Can we start from there?
Exactly. Exactly.
We walk past too many kids. We walk past kids and don't even say, hey, how you doing? Are you good? I don't let kids walk past me without speaking. Hey, how you doing? You good? What's happening? Look me in my face. You a king. You a queen. You need to know that. Nobody told you that today?
Yep. Exactly. I make sure I say hi when I'm delivering. I say hi to the kids. I gave some money to some kids so they can get something to eat. I gave money to them. I said, here, they took my last 5 and my last 10. Got to give back, man. You got to give back. Talk with them.
It ain't even got to be money. It can be time. Half the time, it ain't even the money. It's just the time.
Yep. I know HD stay. Oh, yeah, I stay on my niece's ass. I was on their ass yesterday, but we have conversations. I talk to them, though, because they know I love them. And I make sure to see if they okay. And I get on my youngest niece because I tell her, I texted you. Why you ain't say nothing back? I always get on her about that. Because I just want to know if you're okay. That's all.
Yeah, you all right.
You good?
And if you're not okay, it's okay not to be okay, but tell somebody so we can help you get okay. You ain't got to not be okay by yourself. You ain't got to not be okay trying to figure it out.
Right. That's what you're supposed to do. We had family dinner. We had family dinner yesterday.
They want to know if they call you coming.
Yep.
You got to be able to show up for these kids.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And don't just show up. And don't just show up at the AAU games. Show up at the parent-teacher conference. Show up at homework time. Show up at go-to-school time. Show up all the time.
Yep.
This went way longer than it was supposed to go, fam. We appreciate y'all pulling up and hanging out with us. Nephew, as always, man, it's a great Monday conversation. We'll do it again next week.
Yes, man,
nephew,
we will.
Love you, nephew. Love you, nephew. Love y'all to life. Y'all know what it is. Let's welcome HDI TV. Talk sports. Y'all stay tuned.
Love you too, Auntie.
For sure. We